'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even an angry mob in Steve Urkel. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that Santa Eric Matthews soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of power drills danced in their heads. And Greg and Mark in their kerchiefs, and I in my cap, settled down to watch Al and Matt from Step by Step make out. When in the backyard lawn there arose such a clatter, I thought it was Santa. But no, it's just Uncle Jesse, dropping 17,000 snow cones. Nothing's the matter. Everybody, welcome to the TGIF podcast, episode number 4. It's the Christmas special. I'm your host, Ryan. Megastar Mark, welcome.
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm in the festive spirit today. I even have some Christmas lights up. I always have them up because I'm lazy. But, they're there, and this time it makes sense. So, welcome everybody who's listening. This will be I'm excited for this one. I'm in the Yuletide spirit.
All right. That's exciting.
I like it.
Christmas. That's something I know about Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Mark loves Christmas?
Oh, I'm a big Christmas guy.
Mark gets literally the best presents on the planet, and I feel inadequate every year. But just know that I love you, Mark, and that's the best present I can give.
That's all I need. That's all I need. And when you open up your present this year, I want you to feel really sad that you can't top it again. That's what I really want.
Don't worry about it, because I'm not even getting you a present this year.
Perfect.
Actually, I did get you both a present, but I'm never going to see you. So, do you want me to show you your present?
You should hold it
you
up.
have them here? You have them here?
They're in my drawer right next.
Right, Ryan. He's going to whip it out. He's definitely whipping it out.
Oh, is this a dick thing? This is a dick thing?
It's always,
I've known him for a long time.
I got one for each of you.
Okay, here it comes.
You can see it now.
Lefty and righty.
The Teenage Mutant Caveman stickers.
That's phenomenal.
From our dinosaurs episode.
What a gift.
Yeah, I'm going to snip it in half, and then you each get one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely. Come on.
Where did you? I'm guessing Etsy.
No,
throwing that one out there.
Redbubble. So
perfect.
Oh, of course. Those guys.
Our first official sponsor. They don't know it yet. We'll send them a bill.
$20 million.
It's
pretty
a lot.
impressive. Yeah,
I don't know if they knew that. One sticker. Yeah, that's not enough. We need money too.
That's right.
That was Greg. Killer Greg. How are you?
Hello.
Killer Greg 17. There's a number in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a number in there.
No, it's Killer Greg, but when I was making my initial Google things, you have to throw a number in.
Of course.
So
I don't use my Twitter enough to plug my own Twitter, so don't even bother following it. Just follow our regular page, Pod TGIF.
Honestly, if you follow my Twitter, then you follow all my other Twitters, because I literally just retweet.
Mm-hmm.
I just retweet with all my podcasts.
Just a retweet machine.
Right.
We have a very special show tonight because it's the Christmas night. It's Christmas week. Happy Christmas, guys.
Yeah, I love it.
Happy birthday, Jesus.
There's a lot of Jesus going on in one of these episodes. A
Mm-hmm.
little bit of Jesus. A little bit of Jesus. A lot of bit of Jesus. I don't know.
Not like
More
seventh
Jesus,
heaven Jesus, but still, it's up there.
Well, let's hop into the Christmas spirit. Let's get on this.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Yeah.
Let's get it fired up.
My Christmas sleeves.
Look at your jumper.
You are actually ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, you said it. Mark, you're obsessed with Christmas. You love Christmas.
I do. It's like, it was the big thing for us. Growing up, birthdays were nothing. Christmas was everything. And it would be like 2 days before Christmas, we would start like celebration. We'd have like one side of the family come over, and then the next day we'd have the other side because they couldn't match with each other. They'd fight. So it was great. I got like double presents. It was fantastic. It was like my parents were divorced. So I really, really had fun. It was just, and then like I've taken that nowadays too, where like, we have, obviously this year is different, but Christmas itself is going to be a big celebration, even when it's just going to be, my wife and my kid. We're still going to do it up this year and FaceTime the best we can. So we'll make it as close to as we can to a true Christmas, a true pre-COVID Christmas.
I like that it's a 3-day thing. That's
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
Extend it, make it long. Yeah.
For every day it took the wise men to see the baby Jesus.
Right.
We got it. We got presents, baby.
I drink whiskey eggnog and get hammered.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Perfect.
This is for you.
Yeah.
Frankincense and myrrh and whoever you are. I don't remember.
Good job. Go to the major.
I went to Catholic school for like 30 years. I don't remember jack shit. I drank it all away.
Yep.
As a good Catholic does.
Oh yeah, you bury it down deep.
That's right.
Greg, what about you? You said Christmas was your favorite holiday. It beat Thanksgiving last time because of presents. Only because of presents, but
yeah. No, definitely only because of presents. Christmas was a big deal at my house too because I'm an only child, so it was all about me.
You were rocking and rolling on Christmas Day.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it's not for selfish reasons. Like Christmas was awesome, but my family does a really good job of like appreciating it. Every girlfriend and ex-wife I ever had, they were always shocked because like Christmas literally takes my family like 8 hours.
Wow.
We laugh because about halfway through every single year, my dad is like, why don't we stop for a little while and take a walk?
I like that.
That is nice.
Let's think about the first half of Christmas. And then we would get our snow pants on and we walk around the block. And then we come back and open the big gifts.
Kick off for Christmas too.
Right. And like my family always escalates. So, you get like the socks and underwear first and then you escalate to the Super Nintendos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I think my dad's like reasoning there was like, all right, let's make sure the kid really appreciates the shit gifts and he's not just faking it to get the good ones. It's like, you got to wait for it, bud.
One thing I've noticed, you just kind of brought it up, Greg. One thing that as a dad that I realize my own parents must have done, but I just never really took it into consideration, is the order of gifts that you open. Because like sometimes a later gift, like an earlier gift might tell off a later gift. So you have to like plan it and like move gifts around and like make sure they get to them at a certain time.
Oh, for sure.
Never appreciated that until I actually became a dad. And then, it takes some effort and time.
No, agreed. Because my family also really likes to tell a story. Like every gift has a story. It's like, here's where I was when I thought of this, and then I had to go through this to get it. And it's like, I don't know. It certainly makes it like fun to appreciate it.
Sure.
I like it. Yes, I agree. I also very, very into Christmas. Love it. I got 2 little boys, so how can you not be?
Absolutely. Yep.
I don't, again, I'm an only child, so I don't have it. And like, I don't have any kids, so I don't have any nieces. I really don't have any nieces or nephews or anything like that. But my girlfriend, she has like a couple nephews that are like 5 to 6.
Oh, nice.
Good range.
Like,
that's
good
fun.
range.
Perfect for me as a person who's made a living out of selling bullshit. It's like, you like comics, you like action figures, come to Uncle Greg. I got you covered.
I know exactly what you want.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's what they want. That's what all the kids want.
No, they have too much respect for themselves.
No, we can't do that. I had a little tag in here. I don't know if you saw it. What's the best childhood present you think you got? If you have one, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Sometimes there's like 8 Christmases I can go back to and be like,
I had good ones.
All those were great. But
I was spoiled. I really was.
Do you have a present that you were like, oh yeah?
Probably my Super Nintendo. Because
Yeah.
that's just something that's like stuck with me as a person.
I was gonna say, I think
got
that's me too.
skis and I got a basketball hoop, but like I don't still ski and I don't play basketball much. But I mean, again, look around me, or if you just know me, like that Super Nintendo stuck with me. I literally have that Super Nintendo still.
Does
That's
it still
awesome.
work?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I take really good care of my stuff.
I did not.
I always do. It's unbelievable the way, like the state people bring things to me.
Oh my God. Yeah. I
It's
can
like,
imagine.
this smells like cat piss and cigarettes. What are you doing in your home?
Here's my Jinkum SNES. Enjoy.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Yeah.
That was a huge gift. When did that come out? 91?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think I got mine in 93.
93. Okay.
It had a good lifespan too, so that makes sense.
Yeah, because I was playing games on it in 90, at least 98 for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Mark, you got one?
I got we always had like a family computer when I was growing up, and I remember I was like 12 or 13 and I got a Gateway computer that was just for me, and that was like a big deal. I mean, because like I like to play a lot of, like I was playing like around that time. I think it was a little bit later, but I was playing like Age of Empires, and before that I played like all the sim games. So to be able to do it on my own computer and not have to fight for time with my brother or parents, it was a really big deal. And I look back on it, that was a massive gift to give to like a 12-year-old boy in early 90s. Like that costs money, So I was always very appreciative of that, and I always remember that opening up the box. It had the monitor and the box were in two separate boxes, and just just tearing it open. So the nice thing is too, because I was like 12 or 13, I became a man with that computer. That's just I explored quite a bit of the internet with that. So
an unintended consequence.
Boob.
Exactly.
Unintended consequence.
Oh, a titty. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay. I think I'm into this.
How much more is there? Oh, yeah. There's a lot. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you in the next 8 years.
I'm never opening the store again.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I recently watched a home video of like a 1994 Christmas or whatever, and I got a 4X CD-ROM for that Christmas.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Holy
and at
shit.
the time, I was hot shit.
Yeah.
Out world.
You were just drowning in the pussy.
Oh my God. Yeah. Really, I still break that thing out when I need to.
Oh my. You never know when you need to drown in pussy.
That's right. My car, not much, but have you seen a 4X CD-ROM?
Oh my God. This has gone into a very dark territory already.
Faster than you.
Oh, you're in bed already. How about that? All right, let's do this. Get ready for the best 37 seconds of your life.
By the time we're done, your mix CD will be done.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yay.
Merry Christmas. Jesus Christ. This is fantastic.
Did we watch episodes of something?
We did.
What were we doing?
Let's start with some episodes. We're going to pepper in some more Christmas talk as we go.
Yes, absolutely.
We're going to pepper it in. First up,
I love it.
The king of TGIF, Full House. Not the king in our hearts, but the king as far as like memories and monetarily, I guess. Full House, season 6, episode 12, A Very Tanner Christmas.
Hey everybody, I have an announcement. There's a very special delivery in the backyard for Miss Rebecca Donaldson-Katsopoulos.
She has another gift?
Yeah, just a little something that wouldn't fit in your stocking. All right, guys. She's crossing through the kitchen. She's opening the back door, and we should get a reaction right about
Starting out with Michelle, that greedy son of a bitch. She wants to replace her tiny stocking with an actual trash bag. Cutting to Jesse, decorating the house. Jesse's into Christmas. Uncle Jesse. Spraying the windows with the fake snow. I've never done this.
Nope.
No.
Not a thing I would ever do. But I don't want to clean that. Cleaning that off has got to suck.
And he was doing that to like every window, and Danny is like
Every
a clean
window.
freak. Like that would give him neuroses. Like that's a horrible idea.
You see, like, now this show sucks, and we all know that.
You said last time, I think, I fucking hate this show. It's for babies. That was what you said.
This did not change my opinion.
Okay, I was going to ask. But
a good joke would have been Danny following him, cleaning it up immediately.
Right.
how did they not do that?
That joke writes itself, but
Yeah.
Right.
nah, don't worry about it.
How did they not go there with that? But
Don't worry about it.
So he's cleaning these windows. Becky, who never lets you forget during this episode, she's from Nebraska. She's annoyed that San Francisco has no snow on Christmas. You've lived there for many years. This is not is it really that much of a shock that San Francisco has no snow? It's been many Christmas, whatever. Steve is here. Good old Aladdin boy.
I'm about to say this is our first. Is this our first Aunt Becky as well?
First Aunt Becky,
Yes.
first
First
Steve.
Aunt Becky, first Steve. All right.
How'd you feel about Aunt Becky?
Oh, talk about becoming a man, like on the internet. Yeah.
You fired up that gateway.
Hey there. Google it, Aunt Becky pictures. That's right.
I feel like that's not even that much of a joke. Like, no, I didn't Google Aunt Becky, but like,
She was hot, man. Like I remember
Right.
growing up, and like that
Is
was
she-
like
it's definitely one of the first times like,
I was gonna
remember
say,
that.
Is that
absolutely.
Is that your first TV crush? Is Aunt Becky your first TV crush?
I feel like it could be. I mean, I don't know specifically, but I feel like it's up there. It's
Right,
probably,
it's hard to
Probably
remember.
a Saved by the Bell.
Oh,
Like,
probably
one of those.
Oh,
three.
Tiffany
Or
Amber Thiessen. Yeah,
Mhm.
probably Tiffany Amber
Casey
Thiessen.
Slater, meow.
Man, he was hot. He was.
I like the way he sits on a chair.
He still looks great. My God, he's
Oh
the
my-
best looking one of them all.
Oh, for
Yep.
sure.
Easy.
He's like 60 and made of rocks.
Steve is here. He has a surprise. He's dating DJ. He finally got into college. I guess I forgot he was an idiot. Did you remember he was stupid? I don't remember that.
I feel like that's a running thing with TGIF is I forget who are the stupid characters, other than Cody. I remember Cody.
It's always the boyfriend.
Always.
Yeah, so he's stupid.
Every boyfriend is an idiot in all of these shows.
He's dumb. He finally got into college. It's Daytona Beach University.
Oh.
Which I forgot to look up and see if that was real.
I've been to Daytona Beach a lot, okay? Because my mother-in-law lives in that area, so when we go down, like, it's kind of where we are. Unless the college is next to the fucking flea market, there ain't no college called that.
Okay. I assumed it was fake because they trash it for being a terrible school and him being dumb. Right. So
yeah. I mean, if you're going to pick a real school, pick the U. You know, that's a real dumb school. So.
Yeah.
Florida State? Is that a dumb school?
Florida State's up
Arizona State is
that's the dumbest,
school,
right?
That's the party school.
That's the most party school of all time, right?
Yes.
Well, Gronk went there, right? So it has to be. I know that's a sports reference.
No, he was from Buffalo. Oh no, he didn't go to Buffalo.
He went to. I think he went to Arizona State or Arizona.
I think so.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fits perfectly. Anyway, Steve has a surprise. He's going to this college. DJ's pissed. She does not care about her boyfriend who's stupid who finally got into college. What a horrible thing.
Real bad. I was watching this with my wife, and my wife was like, "What a bitch!" I'm like, "Yeah, DJ's horrible in this episode."
One of those things where, like, I think it is relevant to high schoolers. You know, like my boss's son is in 17th grade. He's 17. He's about to go off to college, and like, you know,
it's really held back.
Girlfriend's going off to college, and like, are you going to stay together? Like, that's a relevant thing. But
Sure.
as an adult watching this, it's like you need to get over this like immediately.
Yeah, seriously. If Aladdin wants to go to party school, let him go to a party school, okay? Agrabah U isn't going to work. So.
Yeah.
Agrabah U. She's not wrong to be upset.
She's not wrong.
But as an adult, the advice is this relationship doesn't matter.
Also,
this will never last.
Right.
At this point, definitely not a healthy relationship when she reacts that, negatively to this.
Danny and Joey bring in a Christmas tree. Stephanie presents her itemized, color-coded list, her Christmas list, to them, which is it Christmas Eve? Seems like it's Christmas Eve. You're being a little too greedy. You got your trash cans, your trash bag stockings. You got your color-coded list. It's out of control. These girls need to learn the true meaning of Christmas. So Jesse has a present for them. Jesse's he's a sneaky fucker in this episode.
Sure is.
He's got a lot of presents up his sleeve. A lot of lessons to be learned. Anyway, they check the Christmas lights. They're all out except for one, which is not a thing anymore because the LED lights. I think.
Right.
I think that's an old, out of date joke there.
That got a chuckle out of me. There's one.
You got one laugh
there you
so
go.
far.
All
3
right.
episodes, one laugh, good ratio.
Okay.
Not even a laugh, just a chuckle. Just
Yeah. No, I was like, oh yeah, all right, I remember that.
back to my phone. Back to Google and Aunt Becky. Hold on. Oh no. What have you done?
All right. So we cut to Christmas already. Little kids enjoy the boxes that the gifts are in, not the gifts, like the 1-year-old kids.
Just like cats. Yep.
Were they Alex and Nikki? Is that their names? I forget. Does it matter?
I think that's right.
So they like the boxes, and you get a nice moment where Joey pulls them around with a candy cane thing. But mostly I was confused as, is this daytime? Is this nighttime? Is this Christmas Eve? Is this Christmas morning? The set is lit as if it's night.
Yeah, right.
Not lit as if it's daytime. Is it supposed to be early in the morning? What the hell is going on here? Do you have any?
You got
me crazy.
I assumed it was Christmas morning.
Yeah, I got Christmas morning, but I totally get what you're saying, Ryan. It was very confusing. It was also very sudden. Like a lot of these shows, it's like there's that build up to Christmas morning, and it's like, especially in sitcoms, it's magic. And then it was just like, next scene, it's Christmas morning. There are no obstacles to overcome. We got there. Okay, cool.
Do you do Christmas Eve presents, or do you do Christmas morning presents, or do you do both?
One. You get one Christmas Eve present, and it's usually like kind of shitty. Not like shitty, but like. Here's a book.
Yeah, same.
You don't read, right? Here's a book.
Yeah. Well, it's a picture book, see?
Yeah.
Here's a bunch of pictures of things you like, Greg.
I'm like not into the Christmas Eve present. Don't like it.
No.
Never have. Don't.
Do you
like
feel like it spoils it? Like you just want to save it all for? Okay, I get that sentiment. I do understand that.
I also enjoy as like a adult. I don't really like the presents that you get a lot of your own crap throughout the year. You don't really need like, oh, I can't wait for that doesn't happen at 35. But I do like sitting where they're all set up. I like that.
Oh yeah.
I like sitting, drinking a whatever while they're all set up. I like the ambiance of that. So I like to keep that set. I don't like people picking at the presents or even moving them. Don't touch them. Leave them where they are. Wait for the next day. Come on.
Just you with a baseball bat curled up in front of the tree at night.
A whiskey and a bat. Don't touch it.
Don't you fuck with my feng shui. Don't you fuck with my festive feng shui.
Danny has a girlfriend in this episode.
Okay.
Named Vicky.
She's around.
Is
She's
she?
in a bunch of these, right?
Really? I have no memory of her. I always thought he had like a whole bunch of girlfriends. I don't remember there just being like specifically one. Maybe I
think that was like the
this
first
wrong.
serious one, and I feel like eventually
Don't they like break up and get back together like 9 times?
I think they break up because she gets a job at another city because they're both newscasters or whatever.
Yes, she was an anchor,
right?
Or something. I don't know.
I think Aunt Becky replaced her in their morning show. They did like Good Morning San Francisco, and I think Vicky got a job hosting like the nightly news in ABC, and I think Aunt Becky takes her place.
Interesting. Anyway, she's working at that job out of town. Their long distance relationship. I think she's working out of country too.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, she's going to miss Christmas. Joey's going to play Santa because, of course, he is. And he's wondering if he should do a Jerry Lewis impression. Does Santa need an impression on top of Santa?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Steve and DJ exchange gifts. She gets him an expensive leather jacket, which looks good.
It does. Yep.
He gets her a Daytona Beach University sweatshirt.
But he even leads with, like, I don't have any money. This is the best I could do, which is, like, that's sweet. That's fine. Like, okay. And, man, she does not like that sweatshirt.
He's dumb. But this is a dumb gift. He has to know this is not going to go over well, right?
Does he? He is stupid. Like, we've established that he's dumb.
How dumb how stupid is he?
He's going to Daytona Beach. He's going next to the flea market, man. Come on.
We know he's an idiot. The non-existent school. The school that's not there.
Next to the racetrack.
A lot
He's been
about
duped. He's like Manti Te'o. He thinks this is real. I don't have a lot of money.
I've seen you with that flying carpet, motherfucker. Okay, so you got some cash laying around. That cave had a whole bunch of treasure in there. You can't tell me that's not stashed away somewhere.
Got that.
I'm enjoying the Aladdin references, by the way.
Is this a whole plot just to dump her to get with Jasmine, the hotter of the two?
Oh, I would in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me?
Strict upgrade.
Oh, gotcha.
Royalty.
Right.
Beautiful skin.
Has a tiger.
Tiger.
Right. Papa got money. You know?
Yeah.
She says, what's going to happen to us when you go there? It's just a party school. Ouch. And then he's like, well, did you buy a leather jacket that was very expensive to bribe me to stay? And she gets mad at that. And we get full breakup, which I think they break up. It's got to be like 10 times over the series. Anyway, they break up. It's time for the Christmas party. The wrestling team gets invited. I thought this bit was kind of funny. I know you hate this show, Greg, but I thought this bit was kind of funny. Kimmy Gibbler, who's maybe the best person on the whole show. She comes in. She's like, you know what? You broke up with Steve. I got it all covered. I'm bringing the wrestling team in. You can court them all. Pick your next boyfriend, and it'll be all set. Meanwhile, off screen, what the hell? Why didn't you put this on screen? Jesse, his present to Michelle and Stephanie was bring them to a homeless shelter to teach them about the value of Christmas or the meaning of Christmas or whatever the hell he said.
Because he did something similar with his dad, right? Wasn't that like part of it too? I forgot. I don't think it was exactly the same, but very weird. And very weird, you're right, that it wasn't shown. It was just like, oh, we did this, like the B story we did without filming it, okay? So just take our word for it.
Like, that's your episode.
Yeah, right.
It's so funny because it's like, the message is you should, give back or whatever, which is a good message. Mm-hmm. But we don't even want to be bothered to show them giving back. Like, that's the message we're trying to convey, but fuck it, we're not putting that in the episode.
Yep. Very weird.
What a choice. Anyway, They've been won over. They feel great. Everybody's happy. DJ working over the wrestling team. All she talks about is Steve. Because he's clearly a superior man to them all. Like, these are just generic fellows, and he is Aladdin. Come on.
Well, Steve is also on the wrestling team. Like, that's what his letter is for. So, these are his friends.
Is he? Wow.
This is a horrible transgression happening here.
Seriously, Kimmy, come on, back off.
This is really going for it, This is sticking the knife to poor old Steve.
This is also so Kimmy can hook up with one of these wrestling guys. So she puts on mistletoe, like a headband with mistletoe hanging over her head.
Funny.
Sits down on the couch, is like, all right, line up, fellas. And then they don't do that. They line up for DJ instead. And this is the first of many mistletoes in these episodes. A lot of mistletoe going on. I've never encountered a mistletoe moment in my whole life. I mean, I've seen it. It's been around. At work, there's literally one hanging right over the desk where I work.
That seems like a mistake. That's just
Which is weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's asking for trouble, but I've never encountered it.
You should aggressively make out with yourself. I think that'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I could definitely scare away some people.
There's consent forms on a clipboard hanging from a nail next to it.
Anyway, so it doesn't work. She tries to get the wrestling team to kiss her. Nobody does, but Comet, the dog, comes in and kisses Kimmy Gibbler. Great. Fantastic.
That's fine. Okay. Good. That's a fine conclusion to that joke. That's all right.
I put, maximizing your minutes here, Comet. You maximize them. You were on screen for 20 seconds.
Right.
Got a great joke out of it.
You laid down a good bunt of a joke, and that was fine. You got on base.
Sacrifice bunt.
Right.
You move the runner.
Totally fine.
Danny sits down DJ and basically says what we said earlier. You're a fucking dickhead. Just let this poor guy, go to college and figure it out later. You're being an asshole. And she's like, you're right, Dad. Thanks. A Santa shows up. We think it's Joey. Then the doorbell rings. Then a second Santa shows up. Makes out with Danny. Find out that it's Vicky. She's returned from wherever she was. Sweden? I think it was Sweden.
Yeah, which you can just do on Christmas Day, actually. No, I say that. It is Christmas Day.
Santa 1, we think is Joey, but Santa 3 shows up. A third Santa doing an impression of Daffy Duck. So we know that's Joey. So who the hell is Santa 1? Daffy Duck Santa. Lame. Come on.
Awful.
Terrible.
Just real bad.
At least the show illustrates how terrible it is. He does all these voices,
no one cares.
And everyone literally
cares.
Rolls their eyes and walks away.
Right.
So at least they know it's terrible. But I don't know. It's like when a video game references that you're doing menial tasks. That they're trying to be self-referential. It's like, boy, I sure do pick up a lot of chickens in this game, and just don't do the chicken thing, man.
Yeah.
If you know it's stupid, don't do it.
Thanks for pointing out that I'm wasting my time.
Right.
So Joey comes in. Turns out Steve is the number one Santa, the first Santa, because DJ wouldn't answer the phone. So this was his bright idea to get into the party. Why don't you just show up and be like, let's talk?
You are a friend of the family. They do let you in and steal their food all the time. They're cool with you.
Yeah. I think Danny says that, our food bills are going to go way down because if he lives in Florida, I won't have to pay for that. Anyway, they make up, and then, of course, he announces, I'm not going to Daytona Beach University. I'm going to go to junior college in town. It's all fixed. Jesse has one more present for Becky. It's a backyard present. Go out to the backyard and check it out. He somehow fills the entire backyard in San Francisco with snow and built a snowman during all this. And the girls who he just took to a homeless shelter did not see it because they
just came in through that door.
Yeah.
Isn't that the door to the garage?
Oh, did they come up through the garage?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Who knows?
It's like the doorways of the movie The Room. You just enter one room and enter up and go in another one, or the front door leads to nowhere.
They most definitely came in through the back door because they were in the kitchen when they had that conversation.
Yes,
right?
You're right. Yep.
So his explanation for doing this is he bought 17,000 snow cones from a snow cone guy. I assume this is also a joke.
I don't think it is.
Is that real? Is it supposed to be is that supposed to be real in the episode? Or
I mean, at this point, Aunt Becky should be like, listen, we live with like your brother-in-law in the basement with our 2 children, and you spent like, let's just say each snow cone was $1. You just spent $17,000 to decorate a backyard for one day.
I mean, the Rippers must be doing real good.
All those Japan tours have really paid off, apparently. Not enough to move out.
Right. But they did redo the attic, so I guess that probably cost him some money.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now him and his twin kids and his wife get to live in a 1-bedroom attic apartment.
What did you think of this one? You already spoiled it. You don't like. You didn't even like this one either. Oh no!
The show sucks. It's not even like I don't like this show anymore. It's like this show is legitimately bad. It is a bad television program.
This was not great.
It's supposed to be a comedy, but there's not a single good joke. I thought the one light bulb working was a little bit funny.
I like the wrestling team joke a little bit. I'll admit that.
I liked Kimmy Gibbler with the mistletoe. I thought
is that our problem? Is that our problem here? We haven't. This is the only time Kimmy Gibbler's appeared.
We need more
Kimmy. She was on for like 6 minutes, maybe. Not even.
Well, here's what I will say. All the episodes we've been watching are a little bit handcuffed by the need for a moral.
But that's Full House, though. Every episode is going to be like that, Greg. Okay. Like, every single one is like that. I can tell you that my problem with this, I did not like this episode at all. And you'll see that in my rankings at the end. I felt like nothing happened in this episode. Like they jumped to the Christmas thing way too fast, and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna take the kids out to the homeless shelter." And never mind, we're not gonna show that. Never mind. And then like they broke up, but then like 5 minutes later in the show, they're like, "Everything's fine. No big deal." It's like, "Hey, Merry Christmas." Yeah. That was it.
Maybe that is an additional issue with this is that there's just too many characters. Mm-hmm. And by this time, this was what season 6.
This is the second to last season.
6. Yeah.
Season 6. Like all these characters in the show are like known commodities.
Yeah.
So if I'm watching Full House, I want to see Uncle Joey. I want to see Uncle Jesse. I want to see what Danny's up to. I want to see all the kids. You can't give any of them the spotlight. Whereas like Perfect Strangers is about Balky and Larry.
Yeah, so right.
They get the spotlight, whatever their adventure is. Each character in the show got an adventure. Danny didn't have Vicky. Uncle Jesse had all the plots. Joey was doing bad imitations. Okay, so I'm going to tell you my other big issue with this issue specifically, because I don't remember this in the other one. It feels like a home video for people you don't give a fuck about. Like there's like these weird long shots of the twins just like in a box.
Right.
Which, like if I was in that box and I was watching a home video, it's like, oh, that's cute. Uncle Jesse was tugging me around, but I have no affection for these children. Mm-hmm. Therefore, I don't need to see this weirdly long shot of them. And that happens a bunch of times.
They're in a bunch.
Hey, everybody, look at these kids.
I feel like they got them, like the kids were doing something cute when they weren't filming, and then they filmed it, and then they shoehorned it into the show.
Friends of yours will show you pictures that are baby, and of course you don't care about that baby. But what you do care about is that it matters to your friend.
Right.
Okay, sure, you did it, man. You took your phone out and you took a picture of your baby.
You did it.
A+ on that. But it's because your friend is so excited about this kid that like you're allowed to get excited about it. I don't know who these babies are.
Is this whole show, hey, look at these cute kids? Is that the whole premise?
Yes.
And that's a big part of it. Yeah, right.
They think Michelle Tanner is just the funniest thing on the planet. And
I think she's past her prime.
No, she 100% is. You're right.
Past her prime, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
We got 2 of you now. We got 2 of you.
She was not as funny in this episode as she perceived
as they think.
Yeah,
she is.
She was not great in this episode, right?
This show really liked cute kids, and they put them front and center. And you're right. Like, there's nothing. After a while, you're like, oh, that's okay. Kid's fun. Kid's cute. Whatever. Like you were saying, Greg. Let's move on. Like, and I think overbooked. We used that in the last episode, but I feel like that is applicable here too. There's just too much going on.
Like they didn't have enough time to show Michelle and Stephanie at the homeless shelter, but I swear to God, it was probably 2 total minutes of just those dumb babies.
Yeah, right.
Cut the babies. Show
I
the
think those
homeless
babies
shelter.
were out outpacing Kimmy Gibbler. What the hell?
Yeah, more Kimmy,
Hey.
less babies.
More Kimmy. Okay. So that's not going to rank high, I don't think, on any of our lists. We'll see where it falls at the end. Boy Meets World, Season 6, Episode 11, Santa's Little Helpers.
Oh, hold up 1 second. I'm also level 2. Die. Why don't you put the game down, Santa?
Yes, there's a sweet little boy that wants to sit on your lap.
Ho. Come up here, little one. Okay, well, what do you want?
I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say this one's not going to rank very high either. It's a little weird.
I hate it.
Feeny, perpetual hero of this show.
Oh, great.
He's out there singing his carols, singing some Christmas carols. He's decorating the college. By the way, he's the dean of the college now.
Which I like the career movement there. Which is
career?
Like random like high school like teacher of what like history, right? And now dean of students at this local college.
Wasn't he also principal of the college or the high school?
Maybe
too?
the principal.
he has moved all the way up.
Was he an elementary school teacher and like followed them all the way? Like
He's going to be a middle manager at Liberty Mutual for Corey in 5 years. Mr. Matthews, did you file your TPS report?
Oh my God! All right, so he's singing some Christmas carols. Do you have a favorite Christmas song? Let's go back to our personal Christmas favorites.
Okay.
Do you have any Christmas songs that you spit?
Oh, I mean, Last Christmas by Wham. I got to go with that one. Like I like
I
Wham
hate
in
that
general.
song.
Oh, how do you hate
I
that
hate
song?
it.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
they're like out of tune.
Okay, hold up. That's a good question. So give me a song that you like. Give me your least favorite Christmas song too.
Oh, I like that. All right.
Oh, Dominic the Donkey is by far my least favorite Christmas song.
Oh.
Okay. All
That
right.
song can fuck right off. Favorite. I have a lot of favorites. You know what actually is like a secret one I like is the Christmas song by Dave Matthews.
What? He has a Christmas song?
I honestly don't even think I've heard it.
It's just a good Christmas song.
Huh.
I'd like to wish you Merry Christmas.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm glad we could find it so quickly. It's like you had that clip queued up.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Dave had Christmas.
Yeah, it's good.
Why?
good.
Here's Dave right now. Oh, it's great to see you. Would you like to play us a little music
Oh
here?
no, he's good. He's done.
Yeah.
That was it.
Also, I think it's Sarah McLachlan and the Bare Naked Ladies have a good version of "God Rest You Merry Gentlemen."
Oh yeah, that is
Wow.
good. No, I've
Super
heard
good.
that one. That is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a dark horse right there. Okay.
I worked at a music store for almost 20 years. So there's a lot of like deep cut Christmas tracks that I've heard in my life.
There's some good ones that people don't
Yeah.
play on the Christmas Classics Amazon Music
Yeah.
channel. Did you say one you hated? Oh, you said the donkey. All right,
Dominic
Mark,
the
what you
Donkey.
got?
Fuck that song.
So, like I said, I'm going to still stick with Wham because I love
I support that. I support
I just
Wham.
always get hyped up for that. I'm going to say that is my favorite, and my least favorite. You know what? I don't like that Bruce Springsteen one.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Because, and I'll tell you why. Very specific reason. Halfway through that, he just starts fucking talking to his bandmates.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
listen, we don't pay you to talk. We pay you to sing about your truck and just fucking babble. And like, what is all this stuff? Like, you're wasting my time, Bruce.
Talk about the union you're going to build, and then let's move on.
Jesus Christ.
You're going on strike. Come on.
Max, what are you getting for Drum Christmas, buddy?
A drum.
Okay. All
What
right.
about you? What about you, Ryan?
I have two that I have one that I really like. Stevie Wonder has the best Christmas album. It's fucking awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
Have you heard the Stevie Wonder album?
no.
I have. It is good.
The main song, whatever it is, it's an elf.
Oh,
is
yeah.
the best. It's the best Christmas song. Stevie Wonder, that's what Christmas means to me. Awesome song. So good. Run DMC has some good, awesome,
Oh, yeah, right.
amazing Christmas raps.
They sure do.
They're awesome.
Oh,
So good. Worst Christmas song, I'm going to give it to a specific genre, not a person. People who are modern artists like a Kelly Clarkson who cover those awesome songs and make them shitty. That is my least favorite Christmas song.
The Sirius XM, like I think it's Holly or whatever it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like the
right.
Contemporary Christmas ones. They keep playing these awful Taylor Swift covers.
Yeah.
And I like
Covers?
Taylor Swift enough.
Don't.
But like I like her pop stuff where they can like cover up how bad of a singer she is.
Yeah.
Her original music is better than you think.
Greg, she was in Cats, okay? I don't want you to besmirch her for being involved in the greatest movie of all time.
That's a good point.
Are you both Swifties? Are you?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called when you like her? Swifties?
Are we? Yeah, I'm a bona fide Swiftie over here.
Anyway, I hate when a modern artist covers an awesome song.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
see, that's weird.
Don't.
I know she has that one that, like, I think it's an original one that she's done that about a Christmas one, but I don't remember her doing any covers. But they got to be horrible. It's got to be.
She does Silent Night, but it's so bizarre that it's Silent Night because you know the words, which is literally just the words Silent Night over and over again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she modulates it enough that it's almost unrecognizable. It's like, why are you going to do this if you're not going to do this?
Right.
Man?
Right.
Go and do it. Come on. Yeah.
My favorite Christmas album that exists, I've not heard this, I just find it incredibly ironic, is that the band Bad Religion has a Christmas album.
Whoa.
What?
Fantastic.
And I love that band, but also
They're a good band.
Bad Religion has a Christmas album.
We should have that as our outro.
Right.
We could pay them the $20 million we're going to get from whoever just gave you the thing. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Redbubble. Just forward that over to Bad Religion.
Redbubble.
That's right.
Just send it over there.
There you
own
go.
Epitaph Records now, right?
Right.
That was them.
Wait, we own a record label now?
Yeah.
This is great.
I like how we're the middleman there. We're discussing the money from Redbubble to us.
Oh, God. All right. Anyway, Feeney's decorating the college. He's singing his favorite Christmas carols. None of them are any good, of course. Janitor guy, funny janitor guy who's a major player in,
Love that guy.
in all of Boy Meets World. There's always janitors doing funny things. He comes by. He throws all the decorations out and goes, non-denominational college. Happy holidays or whatever. The war on Christmas, it's on. It's a war on Christmas.
Yeah. I feel like in 1997 or 98,
there wasn't none of
whenever
that,
this
right?
episode came out, like I feel like that was like a topical biting joke. Like it was ridiculous that the janitor was saying that, and now it's like,
but now it's real.
Ridiculous that he wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
That's what made me laugh because he's like, when I was high school principal, I never had to do any of that. I feel like high school fucking principal would definitely have to do
that.
Anyway.
Yeah, but we'll get to it about the like religious undertones to a couple of these episodes.
Oh yeah,
they are definitely of a perspective.
Mm-hmm.
There's some coming. Eric comes in. He's working as Santa at a mall or a department store. He says a department store. I assume it's a mall. I'm not sure. He's making $12 an hour. He's going to be Santa.
Damn. I mean, like that got me. That was way more than I was making at that age.
Yeah, and even Feeney was like, shit, I'll be Santa.
Yeah, seriously.
I'll quit being dean of students.
Yeah.
To be Santa. So he's going to recruit. So he needs a Mrs. Claus.
Mm-hmm.
So, and an elf boy.
Don't we all?
I laughed at that. I need an elf boy. So that's, of course, Jack and Rachel. They're new characters.
Okay, I'm about to say, who the hell is Rachel? I have no idea who this woman is. She just was there. Yeah.
She was a new roommate, I think, for Jack and Eric.
Gotcha.
Which they both had a crush on, and I think they both dated her on and off. I don't know.
I can write that. We're going to get to the episode where we're all going to write our own episodes here. I feel like I want that.
So, you've changed? You want it step by step.
I want to step. I'll do two. I'll do two. And a dinosaurs episode. I'll do 3.
Oh, my God. You're going to do the whole thing?
That's right. I'll write them all. Greg still has Perfect Strangers.
Right. He's got perfect. Yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm going to. I don't want to write a Full House episode. No, I don't want to.
Did we give. Who got Sabrina? Somebody took Sabrina.
I could do Sabrina in my sleep.
Greg already wrote.
I could write 100 Sabrina episodes.
Greg writing a Sabrina, an original Sabrina episode.
You already did that. He did it in 5 minutes.
It was very close.
All right. So Jack and Rachel, they're going to help. They're going to get hired to be Mrs. Claus and Elf Boy to help Eric. Sean comes in with Corey. Sean's dad's missing again. I feel like that was like a wait.
Doesn't he have a mom? Like, what happened?
She's definitely missing. I don't know. We don't know what happened to her.
Brain. They had to get her committed.
That's right.
She got committed for crackers.
The trailer park uprising took her. So
anyway, so his dad's not around, so he needs a place to go for Christmas. And Corey's like, "Just come to my house. You always do anyway." So he's like, "Great, thanks." Then Angela and Topanga come in, and Angela's dad is in the military, I believe, from storylines. So her dad is somewhere else. So she needs a place for Christmas too. So she's going to also get invited to the Matthews house. Now, Sean and Angela, in the time we haven't spent, they were an item. I can't remember if they were together in... Were they together in the Halloween episode? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
But it was like kind of hinted that something was there.
Anyway, they date. They broke up, and now they're going to spend Christmas with their exes because they had a terrible breakup. But on the other side, Corey and Topanga are now engaged.
Great.
So we get a very funny line from Corey saying, Sean's bunking with me, Topanga, so no sex for you.
That was funny. I like that.
I laughed at that.
I also like how they think like Sean wouldn't care. Like, I mean,
he's done a
like,
lot in his life. He would be all right with it.
Like, I feel like he has
college.
he has like earplugs that are specifically designed for that.
Right.
Just pop them in and
There's
let him go.
probably been plenty close encounters over the years between them. Eric is in the mall at the Santa position playing a Game Boy, but it's Mall Madness. This is very confusing. I want to spend time on this.
Look like a Tiger electronic game.
Like those old like one-off games where it's like football.
Right.
But he's playing it and he's going die, 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 like it's some kind of shooter. But it's Mall Madness, I believe, is what it's called. So what is he doing in this game? A little kid comes up. And he goes through the motions as Santa, and this little kid pinches Rachel's butt.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
fly today.
Not great.
No.
Not a good look. And then the boss of the department store comes up. It's Terrence from Sister Sister.
Yeah, I read that in the notes for this episode. I was blown away. I'm like, I knew I recognized that dude. But...
Terrence from Sister Sister randomly.
Yeah,
is it supposed to be him?
No. I think he's just playing another character.
That'd be funny if it was.
Hey, it's me, Terrence.
Just got back from Hawaii. So, here's a rock.
I now live in Philadelphia. So, yeah, he's like a busload of orphans. Are coming in.
Just ship them to the mall. There's a Borders. Kids love books.
They're coming to meet with Santa. And he's like, your number one job is to hurry them along because then we know that orphans don't buy anything. Like, wow, damn, harsh. So, of course, the three friends decide, well, we got to give these kids something. Come on. And so they decide they're going to spend their own money on gifts for every one of these kids. Very nice gesture. First girl, Lucy, comes up. She kind of sets the things in motion because she says she wants Mall Madness, and Eric has it. He's like, you can take mine. Here's a Mall Madness. And she gets so excited that it kind of inspires them to spend all their money on Christmas presents for all these kids. So they do. They spend all their money, give all the orphans gifts. I'm sure Terrence, the mall manager, is very excited about all the money they spent. And then at the end, he has nothing left. So he just gives the Santa bag to the one girl. It's just like, have a bag. We don't have any gifts left. We ran out of money. So then they go and decide they're going to steal all the gifts from the Matthews house. So they start stealing all kinds of things. Fruit cakes, things kids would never want from the house because they're idiots. Feeney, the star, comes in. So all he wants to do is hang up his old wise man ornament. What a sad life. I just have to hang up this one ornament and my life will be complete. Well, too bad because Jack has already hung it up on the tree. Corey and Topanga and Sean and Angela are trying to get the couple back together, the broken up couple, Corey and Topanga. So they go ice skating, but it's couples only. Corey is actively trying to get them back together. Topanga seems like she's like, I don't know if that's a great idea. So he forces them to stand on the stairwell underneath mistletoe, number 2, and it works. They start making out on the mistletoe.
Yeah, pretty aggressively.
Yeah. Right. So it seems like everything's great. Seems like everything is great. And Corey reveals his secret. He knows all the secrets. He reveals them all, that they're not over each other. They told separate friends, like Sean told Topanga, not Corey. And Angela told Corey, not Topanga, that they were both in love with each other still. So he basically just says, you're all in love with each other still. Just shut the fuck up and get back together. What's the problem? So everyone gets mad because he's betrayed all of the trusts, including Topanga. And they're all three of them are pissed at him. Now, back to Eric, who has stolen things from the house, presents, everything. I thought this joke was good. A girl comes up, an orphan comes up and asks for an easy bake oven. And he goes, how about a real toaster oven? Which cracked me out. Like,
let's consider it. I mean,
how about a real toaster oven?
Yeah.
It's not better than the real thing. So he's giving away their actual household items.
Which I thought was funny. That was good.
I laughed at that. And then we get real serious because the kid Tommy comes in and he returns a fire truck and says, like, didn't believe you were the real Santa, but now that I know, I don't want a fire truck. I want parents. Oh, ouch. And Eric is like, what the hell do I do? I can't figure this out. Got a problem here. Sean and Angela fucking break up again because of course they did. Sean doesn't, his reasoning is he's in love with this girl. He can't take it. And he's afraid of his feelings because he's so in love with her. Feels like it's going to resolve itself like 3 episodes down the line, but they break up again.
Not for this episode. So
not this time.
It all ends in misery. Merry Christmas.
All right, so Eric, now Santa on a park bench by himself.
Covered in snow. Like fucking Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining. Just covered in snow.
He's on the bench talking to God like a crazy person, like The Shining. He's talking to God, trying to get an answer. Like he's like God's gonna be like, just adopt him. Like
you joke. I told Nicole that we were after I saw this. I thought that's how this episode was gonna end. Is for some reason on Christmas Eve he was gonna get adoption papers. So
okay, so. I remember Tommy from my original watch. He gets like a solid like 3 episode arc.
Really?
He does. And Eric tries to adopt him, just not in this episode.
Awesome.
So anyway, he's talking to God and he's like, I don't do this often, but give me some answers. And then we cut to Matthew's family opening all the gifts. And they have these really nice little laminated cards in them that say, I donated your gift to an orphan. Sorry.
I'm going to try that this year, see what happens.
Including the one that made me laugh the most was Mr. Matthews. I always forget his name. He had a power drill, a cordless power drill. So they gave away a cordless power drill to a child. Oh, that made me laugh. And the other funny one is Feeney opens his gift, and it's a breast pump. And he's like, oh, I think this is for you, because Mrs. Matthews is pregnant with another kid.
How old is Mrs. Matthews and Mr. Matthews at this point?
I feel like they're supposed to be our age.
Yeah, really?
At that point?
Well, yeah, I guess.
With Corey, who's 18? Or not? No,
I mean,
no,
he's
19?
and his older brother's 20, and they had him at 20, so I don't know, 40, 42.
Yeah.
It's definitely late.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's still late.
When we get to Step by Step, they just had a baby.
Right.
This is like a trope. Like, you have another baby.
The late season.
Oh, absolutely. You need
Pump
to do
it full of
something.
babies.
Yeah.
Get those babies in. The breast pump joke with Feeney. Did that land for you? I don't know.
I liked it. I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. It's weird to give your wife a breast pump.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like
weird
when
gift.
You open
right?
that, like how open is your family about
Right.
this
Also, like here's a necessity we're going to need for this baby. It's a present now.
That's
Here you go.
adulthood, dude.
Seems like you're going to get in trouble for
here's
that.
some snow tires.
Obviously, it was just let's open a funny gift for Feeney. So Eric brings Tommy in because Tommy has nowhere to go for Christmas. So he's like, hey, I thought this guy was Santa, but he's not. But he's going to bring me here now. What the hell is happening? I guess I'll go. Like, is there no like guardian for this kid that's like, please let an idiot take you to his Christmas? I don't know.
The orphanage was totally cool with him just being taken for the day.
Him out for the night?
Did like that Mr. Matthews asked him if he had his power drill. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. That's a funny joke.
So, yeah, like I said, this leads to a big arc for Eric and Tommy.
Yeah, okay.
Eventually doesn't adopt him because he's a full-on idiot.
He's
so
an idiot.
He realizes, like, I'm an idiot. I can't care for a child. And then I think Tommy, here's a shocker, Girl Meets World, which is the thing. Girl Meets World.
Oh, no way. Is Tommy back?
And Tommy comes back in Girl Meets World.
God, really?
Could you imagine being that actor?
Being called back?
Right. Like you just
I haven't worked in 25 years.
You got home from your like car salesman job and your
poor
your
Tommy.
Like,
that's it? That's all he's got?
Buddy, there's some Hollywood producer called? Were you on a TV show when you were a kid?
Michael Jacobs? Is that his name? Michael Jacobs called?
Every day Tommy comes home and asks if there's any messages for me.
Did I get the audition? Did I get adopted this year to TV again?
Did they call me back?
Yeah.
Anyway, so they come in. Feeney reads A Christmas Carol, which is good. Good.
He's got that voice. He can read
If you have
anything,
that guy with that voice,
yeah,
I would be down for that. Read that to us. And then Sean and Angela come in, and they're broken up, and everybody knows it, and they're sad. It's a sad ending.
It is.
This is up and down for me. I don't know what you guys thought.
It's exactly up and down. That's why I have it like dead center in the middle. So I mean, it is neither warm nor the cold. It is It is just right there in the middle.
I thought this was a funny episode of
middling.
television.
Yep.
But also everyone in this show is stupid. Except
a lot
for
of dummies.
Mr. Bean.
A lot of dummies.
Right, like they're all dummies.
Topanga's not stupid.
No, she's smart.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, she surrounds herself with idiots.
Well,
What
yeah,
does that
but
make her?
because her boyfriend is an idiot. But we've established TGIF boyfriends are all idiots.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Right.
par for the course.
There you go. Yeah. I don't know. Up and down for me.
I definitely laughed. Whereas with Full House, I was just checking the watch the whole time.
They got jokes. Boy Meets World got jokes. It's just sometimes they don't work. Sometimes the jokes don't fall. But some of them did on this one. Okay.
So I was surprised how religious this episode was also. Like, I don't really think, Eric talking to God. I didn't realize
Eric
Mr. Feeney was
God.
reading the Christmas Carol at the end. I thought he was reading
it was Christmas
Jesus
Carol.
story. You could be right.
No.
That's
That's later.
It was Christmas Carol. It was because it was Scrooge. Yeah,
Christmas Carol. Christmas Carol.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
But I was surprised at how religious this was.
It's got to be a literary thing with him. Yeah.
This happens a lot, though. In this series is very religious, though. There are other parts too where, like the dad will have to come in and talk about God and bring the family together. So it's a common thing.
I wonder if that would still happen nowadays. I feel like it not so much.
No, absolutely not. Wouldn't happen.
No.
They'd worry about offending.
A show about religion, you know, like I'm sure there's still some modern version of Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, right.
There is. Isn't there one like
Freeform.
God came back to the earth on CBS or whatever it was called?
There's God
I can talk to God now on CBS.
Like God sent me a friend request.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Is that not
Great.
the most boomer thing on the planet?
Oh my God!
It's
absolutely.
CBS though, of course. Like
you could tell somebody laughed at that joke for way too long and then greenlit that show. That was horrible.
I feel like that was a joke on like another channel, and then it got past CBS and like, oh, a wholesome program. We'll take
that
it.
was like a Broad City bit. And then
right.
Chuck Lorre was like, I'm in it. I'm into this.
I'm taking it.
Get me
Chuck Lorre.
young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Young Sheldon. Oh dear God. Isn't that what nerd culture is all about? All right, let's move on to an actual good show. Which this time, I don't know. I'm going to have to get your opinion on this one. I was a little flat at times on this one. But Perfect Stranger, Season 2, Episode 11, The Christmas Story.
It just doesn't feel like Christmas.
Okay. Maybe the feeling will come if we open presents.
No. We always open the presents on Christmas morning.
Look. I'm Santa Claus, and I say we open the presents now.
Flat?
I felt a little flat at the end, towards the end.
That's because you reached the peak of the mountain.
Is that why?
Yeah, you got to relax and eat a picnic.
It's good storytelling.
It's a great episode. It wasn't as great as Turkey Day for me, but
not my favorite.
It's the worst one we've seen so far.
It's the worst Perfect Strangers episode
right.
I've watched. I think that's why. Anyway, not to say it was bad. It's not. It's just the worst version of Perfect Strangers I've watched. We get the long theme here. Long
Do
theme.
we ever? Wow, I forgot how long this was.
The Odyssey, the epic Odyssey that is the long Perfect Strangers theme, which is not as fun as the second one. Now that I've had the full view, I know we're going to do a theme song episode at some point, but without the visiting, the going to the show and in tuxedos and that,
in the Wrigley Field and all that other stuff,
it's not as fun.
Very bland watching this.
Yeah, it's not as fun. All right, they work at a store. Explain.
Yeah, so the first
the newspaper.
Forgot all about that. Yeah,
they work for, I want to say, a Greek guy. It was like the short angry dude, the one from Saved by the Bell season 3.
Yeah.
It's like Mr. Papadopoulos or something like that. And it's like a thrift store, and they work there for 2 seasons.
Do they live above it? I thought somebody made a reference to something like that, a passing
first
thing.
season, but then I think I get a separate apartment in the second season, which is what this one was in.
Okay.
And then they get the jobs at the Daily Chronicle, I think. Right? Chicago Tribune.
Because he's
Chicago
a photographer,
Chronicle.
right? Larry's a photographer?
Oh, is he?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
He's a writer in Turkey Day, though. He's writing the story about the turkeys.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I think that's like the thing, right? Like, Larry was also just getting to Chicago from his hometown in Wisconsin or whatever.
Right.
So I feel like both him and Balky just took like a shitty menial job until they could
meets.
to make it, before they could make it.
He was also supposed to be like, it's weird to look back and see that, but he was supposed to be in his like early 20s, right? Mid 20s. Like this was his first excursion out of the home, and this was like his first big job in the big city. And it's weird looking back on it because he doesn't look like he's in his 20s. He looked like I look like when I was in my 20s. So weird, but
yeah, he doesn't look young. Neither, I guess Balky does a little bit.
A little bit.
So they're in the store. They're in the thrift store singing some carols. They're caroling. They also have a shitty boss at the thrift store. They have a shitty boss at the newspaper. They have a lot of shitty bosses.
Yeah, right.
The boss's wife is there. Is she main character, or is she just in this one?
I don't think she's like a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're caroling. They're having a Christmas party, and they're singing, and they get to Balky's part, which is 5 golden rings, but he says 5 onion rings, which is hilarious. And then there's 2 crazy kids running around, and the kids are named Donnie and Marie.
Very funny.
That got me.
Very funny.
Yeah.
The boss, who sucks, has a black eye. Unexplained black eye. Apparently given to him by the wife. She punched him in the face.
I assumed it was a sex thing. I don't know. It's just me.
Could have been a sex thing.
Yeah.
Check the Gateway 98. See if is that a thing? Is
Here,
that a thing?
Aunt Becky, go to the next.
Open another tab.
Yeah.
They're getting Christmas bonuses, which they're both surprised by. Like, oh, what? Christmas bonuses? And Larry's like, oh, awesome. And the wife is giving them to them. They're like, really? You're giving us Christmas bonuses? He's not that type of a boss. And she's like, he is now. Like, he's a piece of shit. Very good joke. Balky going, ooh, Christmas bonus. I could always use another envelope.
I like that.
There's money in it. There's money in it, guy.
I don't know what it is about this show, because like all these jokes on paper don't seem to work. But these characters are so likable that they turn these terrible jokes into something funny.
I think it's a solid joke. I think, a new envelope for me.
He does it so well. Like, the innocence of Balky is very funny to me.
He sells it.
Yeah, he does. He really does a great job.
It's interesting because when we get to him on Step by Step, we'll have to do a comparison of, I forget his name, the actor, but how he sells that versus how he sells this.
Have you guys ever seen Beverly Hills Cop 3? Because he's in that, too. He's actually in the first one as well. Very funny. Very funny. He plays this, like, gun dealer.
Wow.
But he's a he's like a fashionista gun dealer, so everything's got to be pretty when he sells it, but it's all like this heavy machinery. Very funny.
They're supposed to go to Larry's mom's house for Christmas. And outside, it's a full-on snowstorm. So, like, to be completely unfocused on the fact that you have to travel and there's a snowstorm going on is so foreign to me as a Chicago concept or a New York concept. Like,
right.
Nobody does anything in this state if it's gonna rain or it's gonna snow. Like nothing. Everything is gonna like on hold. Like we got to figure out what's going on. When is this? That's the way I live anyway. So they're just like packing to go on this trip. Like whatever, we're just gonna go.
Yeah, right.
Larry goes, do you know what year it is, Balky? And he's like, I don't know, 1986. And he's like, no, it's the year that I get to be the Christmas boy.
Okay.
The Christmas boy.
The Christmas boy. Why don't you elaborate a little bit further and tell us what a Christmas boy does?
Apparently, all they do is get the presents for everybody else from under the tree. And this is a very, very important fact. It only happens once every, 9 years for Larry? Because there's 8 other kids?
I get it, though, because that was important. Like, when I was growing up, like, to hand out the presents, that was kind of a big deal. Maybe for 9 kids, I get it.
Did your family call it the Christmas boy?
Well, I did, but I mean, everything I did, I was special, so,
I didn't realize Larry had so many siblings.
Yeah, kind of fun.
A lot of siblings.
I think it's like a Wisconsin thing, right?
Yeah, just churn them out.
It's nothing to do except for have sex and have children.
Yeah, and root for the Packers. Packers, woo!
Balky is like, yeah, great. You're going to be Christmas boy. Awesome. I am not going to see my family ever again.
Yeah.
Especially not on Christmas. I'm very upset about this.
Definitely got real, but also like really made Larry realize he was being a dick.
Yeah. And he's like, what I'm going to miss most is decorating the Christmas turtle, Bernie. They have a debate about the better Christmas decoration, the tree or the turtle. Which is better? Well, the tree can't run away, Balky. The girls are here already. The what are their names again? I forget.
Marianne and
the
Jennifer. Jennifer and Marianne.
So Jennifer and Marianne come in, and they're saying goodbye. They're going on a ski trip. How is this not canceled?
Right, in the middle of a snowstorm, too. Aren't they flight attendants?
It's a cross-country ski trip.
Shouldn't they have let him know at that point, what's going to happen soon?
They are flight attendants, right?
Yeah, right.
I forgot about that.
I don't know if they're flight attendants. I might have made that up.
I know. I feel like they're flight attendants.
I feel like they're fact.
Yes, they are flight attendants.
In my mind, there will always be flight attendants. Anyway, so they're like, okay, we're going to leave. We're saying goodbye. Do they already have a relationship, or is this just like a creep thing that happens here?
Got the impression they lived in the building and just kind of knew each other because, he kind of has to coerce her into kissing him with the mistletoe. This wasn't like hey, I'm leaving, give me a kiss goodbye, all right, we'll see when we get back. It was like, oh, hey, check it out. You got to, make out with me now. Yeah,
so this is mistletoe number 3, reference number 3, I think.
Yeah.
So
Comedy gold.
He uses the mistletoe to peck Jennifer and make out furiously with Marianne, which she seems to enjoy, to be fair. Then Balky does the same thing. He pecks Marianne and makes out with Jennifer. And was Jennifer stupid the whole time? She's real dumb here.
Yeah, she's real dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, she's always real dumb.
Ditzy. I don't know if dumb is the correct word, but just like ditzy.
Okay.
But the key to that joke is that she feverishly makes out with Balky.
Yeah, she grabs hold of him.
Right, she grabs hold of him the way Larry grabbed hold of
Oh, she does it to him? Okay.
Jennifer, yes. It was a
role reversal
sex situation.
Anyway.
What's weird is I only recognize
you say role reversal, I say reverse sex because that makes more sense to me.
That seems like a different kind of thing. A reverse sex. Google that on the Gateway 98.
Yeah, right.
This joke will never stop.
Whoa, 3 searches in an hour. I ain't gonna do that.
I'm on dial-up here. I can't do this.
What I found.
Do you know what the memory is on this thing?
Let me go on a chat board real quick. ASL.
It's weird though. The only thing I recognize Jennifer from is a Christmas movie. Like, the only everything I've ever seen that actress in was Scrooged. She's like at the office party. Yeah, and weird, but the minute I saw her on Perfect Strangers, watch this. I'm like, there we go. That's exactly who that is. So,
no way.
Great movie, by the way. I love Scrooged.
It is a great movie. Awesome movie. We'll get into movies in a minute. And then a great line. Maybe the line of the whole show we're doing here. Mistletoe. What a gimmick. From Balky.
Once again, delivered so well. He's so funny. He just, all of his lines are great.
it's hard to reread them back and give them justice to how funny they are, because the performance makes the joke, like you said, Greg. And it does here. All right, so the Madison, Wisconsin plane canceled, of course. Can't fly in a snowstorm. You live in Chicago, the capital of snow, other than Buffalo, I guess, or Syracuse. So Larry calls home and he's like, I gotta make sure I'm still Christmas boy. Hold Christmas until I get there. I need to be Christmas boy, because if I'm not, I have to wait another 9 years to be Christmas boy.
Yeah, all the way in 1995.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Then they're coming up with, Larry's a planner, so they're coming up with plan B and C and D. Try to get on a bus, no go. They try to rent a snowplow, which is a funny bit.
Yeah, I like that too.
What do you mean? It says rent a snowplow. Yeah, to municipalities, not human beings. What good are you? I pay taxes.
Yeah, he was mad because it said serving the public, and he was the public. I thought that was a good joke.
I am the public. So they finally decide they're going to drive in the snow.
Horrible idea.
Terrible.
Yeah.
They get the car stuck. Balky's pushing. They don't get very far, and they end up stuck. Now I'm going to take a small pause here and go into driving in the snow stories, because I'm sure we all have them. I have one. We live in a snow-ridden area of New York. And often you get stuck in a snowstorm when you don't want to. So have you had one of those experiences? Which makes me like never want to drive. If there's any snow, I'm like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Not going to do it. Cancel everything. Do you have a snow driving story? I'll give you mine. So I went to college in the Syracuse area, which is a horrible snowy area. Went to a concert in, I think it must have been January. February.
Was it the Goo Goo Dolls? Because I'm trying to think of any Western New York band.
No, it was a band called Brand New, a punk rock band.
Okay.
Playing in Binghamton College, which was about, from my college, it was probably 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half. I can't remember. Drive there, fine. Drive back after the concert, complete and utter whiteout.
Wow.
Can barely make it. I'm driving a 1997 purple Honda Accord. This is my car. Purple Honda Accord. My mom's car that she gave to me. I'm getting off the exit to get to my college. Like the highway to get to the Syracuse highway to get to my college. With multiple people. The whole car's packed. Everybody going to the concert. I go to make the turn. And Honda Accord, not a good car in snow. Just floats across 4 lanes.
Oh my god!
Barely hanging on. It's twisting and turning. I get to the very last second where I'm like close to a ravine, and it stops right there by the ravine.
God.
And
Dude, I lucked out having
I almost killed everyone here, and then
that weight stopped
slowly. Yeah, maybe. I slowly pushed and like forced my way back onto the highway and continued on back to the
I can't believe you continued. After that, I would have needed like an hour just to compose myself.
There was nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just all highway. And then there's like, you got to go like 2 more exits and then you're there. But there was nowhere to stop. There was like no gas station. It was just highway to highway.
Yeah.
We almost slid right off the highway into a ravine. So that was my, that's why I never drive in the snow anymore. Crazy. I don't know if you guys have one or not. But.
I don't know if I have a specific story, but just
it's just
again,
horrible.
being
it just
in this area, my first car was a 92 Honda Accord, which Mark is familiar with.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a piece of shit. I mean, that car literally didn't have a back half to it.
He ain't lying.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, the seals on the windows were not very good. So I would get legit frost, like have to scrape it off with an ice scraper
on the inside.
On the inside. But here's the catch. My car would produce heat, but there was no fan to propel the heat.
Wow.
So I had to, the only way to get the heat into my car was to drive the car. So I had
to get the air moving.
Right. So I was perpetually in this state where I had to drive fast enough to get the air into my car to defrost the windows, but not too fast as to take my 1992 half of a Honda Accord and keep it on the highway.
Pretty sure if you ever got it over 80, it would time travel just because it's not designed for that shit.
It would find the other half. It would re-merge with the back end.
I'm assuming the air conditioning worked the same way.
Oh, for sure. I have one of my best friends. Me and two of my best friends took a trip to Virginia Beach once, and it was hot. It was probably like 120 degrees by the time we got to Virginia Beach, and the air conditioning just didn't reach the back seat. So my friend Kate was just like, she just kept passing out in the back. It was so hot. And eventually we got her one of those like little electric fans. So like every 10 minutes we just hear like, zzz, like you still with us? Yeah.
Oh no.
How could you do that to Kate?
Poor Kate.
If anybody on this planet suffered the most from that car,
yes.
Oh my God.
I got that. So I got that car. It was my first car. I bought it. It was intact when I bought it. The night I bought it, it was parked on my street, and a drunk driver hit it.
Oh no!
And took the back half of it. So like I had no trunk.
Yeah.
And you know, I was 16, and the insurance company was like, "Well, this is totaled. If you want, we'll just give you the $4,000 you spent on it, and if you want to buy it back from us for like $300, you can." So I was like, "Free car, hell yeah!"
Wow. You did the most irresponsible 16-year-old thing you could do. Just take lots of money.
Right. So my dad and we literally hooked a chain up to his truck and just pulled the bumper out of it enough and like duct taped a rear view light, like a brake light onto it, and called it a day. And I drove that probably until I was 22.
I was going to say a while.
There was one time where there was oil in my headlights.
I was about to bring that one up. That was my favorite story about that car.
How does that even happen?
Right, how does it happen?
Oh, just
there. I love that story.
To each other, they're not close.
Right. Yeah. Just pooled right there.
How did that even happen?
I had forgotten to put the oil cap back on. And then I just started driving.
Didn't you put a rag down there or something?
I put a paper towel.
While you were driving.
In the light?
No, in the oil.
In the oil thing.
Oh, no.
I feel like we discovered that at like a drive-in or something.
Was that a drive-in? Yeah.
Yeah, right. I remember that. We just popped your hood. And we're like, what the fuck is this, Greg?
So somehow this car is... Back to Perfect Stranger.
Yep.
Somehow Larry's car is parked in front of a tree lot perfectly. And Balky, the smarty that he is, he's like, let's just get our own Christmas tree and let's just have our own Christmas party, whatever. And Larry's like, no, this sucks. I hate it. So they go, and there's only one tree, and it's in the dumpster. And they knock on this guy's door, who lives at the tree lot. This is weird.
Yeah, with his mother-in-law.
Guy. Right.
Yeah.
He lives in a windowless trailer.
In a tree lot.
I feel like the 80s were just so much shittier than we remember it.
I guess. In downtown Chicago, they have this motorhome. Anyway, this guy's like, you can take the tree in the garbage for free if you want. That's the only tree I got left. So Balky's like, yeah, I'm going to take that. And Larry's like, I am so depressed I have to go for a walk. So he just leaves his car stuck in the snow, just there. Just leaves it.
I'm just going to walk the 8 miles back home through Chicago in a snowstorm.
How far away did he get? Anyway, and then Larry, he walks around. So he's coming back home. And he comes back into the house, and I don't know what they got on this fake snow, but it's got properties. It looks like it's steaming. I don't know what's going on with this. He walks in, and the whole apartment is decorated. Kind of notice like, oh, it wasn't decorated before, but now it is. And he goes to put his coat in the coat closet, and Balky Claus comes popping out with a full Santa suit, including a very big gut, which was my favorite part of the suit. And he says, on Comet, on Cupid, on Reagan and Nixon. I'm Balky Claus. I got the tree set up. The lights don't work. but don't worry, I ordered you dinner. It's a Jewish dinner.
I like that.
You'd like a nice dinner. I mean,
right. I also like that they didn't really go out of the way to say it was a Jewish dinner. It was just this was the only place that was open, and it was all like matzo ball soup and like a brisket. I thought that was funny. That was good.
It was a good joke, but I also thought like, oh, that sounds actually kind of tasty. I wouldn't say no to that.
I'll have brisket right now. That sounds great.
Yeah. None of this is working. Larry's still a grumpy Gus. He can't be Christmas boy. Valky's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done trying to cheer you up. I did all this stuff. He starts taking off the Santa suit. He reveals the the gut is a couch cushion that he shoved into the pants. He basically turns the tables on Larry. It's like, I couldn't be with my family. What the fuck? You told me not to worry about it. Not to worry about it. You're going to go be Christmas boy and all this stuff. But now you can't be with your family, and you can't even enjoy the fact that we're together. And he's like, all right, well, you're right, but it's not the same. He's like, we're doing presents now. That's what we're doing. It's like, how can you decide that? I don't want to do that. He's like, because I'm Santa. So I get to say. So they exchange their presents, which I enjoyed, which was Balky gets a boombox stereo with a Wayne Newton cassette.
And when you say boombox, this is 80s boombox. Like,
it's awesome.
If I just said, like, whoever's listening, just draw an 80s boombox, that's it. You got it. That's exactly what he gets.
He calls it something else, though. He calls it a home entertainment center. Anyway, Wayne Newton. I don't know Wayne Newton and Balky were so entwined, but Larry gets a blanket knitted by Balky. Every night he's lived in America, he worked on this blanket to give it to Larry. And Larry, he's overcome with emotion. He cries, and he finally feels the Christmas spirit. And the lights on the tree turn back on, and everything's all right. And then kids are caroling outside, and they open the window and listen, and that's the end of the episode. So everything is good.
Has anyone ever caroled for you?
No. Unless I'm at like a Christmas function. No, I've never had carolers up and down my street.
My parents have gone caroling. I know that much, but usually with their church. But I can't imagine what I would even do if someone knocked on my door and started singing Jingle Bells at me.
Out of nowhere?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, what do you do? Do you call ahead? I mean, you can't call... the concept is that you just randomly stand outside of people's homes and proclaim your love of Jesus.
Right.
But I don't know. That has to be absent now. Like, that just simply doesn't happen. That's a 80s.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
What if I showed up at your door singing Last Christmas by myself? Just me. I don't even have a partner.
You could get the other guy from Wham. What's his name?
Andrew
Ridgely. Is that who it is?
He's not busy.
Yeah, I can get him for a ham sandwich. Just be like, hey, man, I got a joke.
I got a Honda Civic 1992 without the back.
It is Andrew Ridgely. That's the other guy from Wham.
You might have to fly
you want to
all
win
the
your
way to New
trivia
York.
contest next week.
I don't know about this one. I thought it was a hot start, kind of a petered out finish for me. I don't know what you guys think.
Definitely not the best we've seen, with Perfect Strangers. It was a one-act show. You're right. You're definitely right on that. I did not like it at the end. I thought it was kind of stupid. And I understand they're going for that sentimental feeling. That's fine. But
is that the problem? Is that not this show? Like, it shouldn't be that sentimental?
We've talked about how this show is at its best when it's physical comedy. Obviously, it wasn't supposed to be, which is fine. And by the way, I thought the actor who played Larry did a great job. Like, he was very emotional and he got that across really well.
Absolutely.
It didn't fit. To me, it just didn't fit the episode. It didn't
fit the series for me.
Yeah,
it didn't
land.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Balky being like genuinely nice, like almost nice to a fault, is at the core of this show.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think him showing Larry so like obviously how much he cares for him and what like really matters. Mm-hmm. I think it's in tune with the show, like the morals of the show. And it worked for me, but like that's the kind of thing that would work for me in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody, and
it's a nice moment. It's a nice moment for sure.
The fact that he says that he spent an hour a night on it. Like every night Larry goes to bed and then he continues to make this quilt. Like even if the quilt sucks, which Larry makes obvious that it sucks.
Oh, does he?
Well, okay. So he doesn't. He's like, oh, it's beautiful, but then he tells a story about how he made a shitty thing for his
pot
mom,
holder,
right,
and how, and you know, the mom knew it was shit, but she loved it anyway. I mean, if you're going to say I made a shitty thing, and this is like that time, I think the connotations are obvious.
It didn't look as bad as I.
No, I thought it was cute.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if that's the case, but yeah, I don't know.
That did work for me. I do think it's in the spirit of the show, and as a whole, I thought the show worked for me. You're right; it's not the best episode, but also
it's a high bar, though. I feel like that's part of its problem here.
It's one of those things, you know, like there's bad episodes of The Office, and like minus
is there ever
minus like a few of them though. Like I'll still watch them and still enjoy them. But
basically, everything after Michael leaves is a bad episode of The Office, right?
Yeah,
that's how I feel anyway.
And I almost forget that exists.
Unneeded. Yeah, there's like 3 seasons after he leaves.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than The Simpsons, which basically anything past season 11 is just a nightmare.
I need to, like, somebody, maybe you can do it for me right now. The Simpsons are all on Disney Plus. Every episode of The Simpsons is on Disney Plus. I've seen Simpsons. I haven't seen every single episode, but I need like a guide. Like, should I watch season 1 through like all the way, or should I watch a specific range?
Yeah, you kind of have to watch season 1 just for the nostalgia value, because the animation is shitty. It almost got canceled because of how bad the animation was.
Right.
I'm a big Simpsons fan. Yeah, it's real bad. And then it's season 2 has like some classic episodes that are really funny, and then season 3 through like season 9 are all gold. Every single one is hysterical.
So that's where I need to go.
And then and then 10 and 11 it starts, you know, half good, half bad, and then it just crashes like real bad. And then it runs for 30 something years.
And then it runs forever because
it keeps going. Right.
If you didn't watch it all the way through, it's very difficult to try to catch back up all that stuff.
Somebody said, and I think there might be a modicum of truth to this, that Rupert Murdoch won't kick it off the air because when that channel was struggling, that was what got the viewers there. So he has like a weird loyalty to it. So it's like he still has to keep it on just because like that's what saved the company. It's interesting. And yeah.
And it's so not Rupert Murdoch too.
Right. Yeah, because he's like a horrible troll.
All right, so let's move to Step by Step. My favorite show on TGIF. Even if it's bad, I still love it. Step by Step, Season 5, Episode 11, The Fight Before Christmas.
Get
it?
No.
Now, I'm going to show you the best Christmas tree on the lot. I got to admit, I was actually thinking of saving this tree for myself, but hey, it's Christmas. And I think, you know, a tree like this should be with a nice, warm, loving family like yourselves.
Can we get this one, Mommy?
Oh, you bet we can. Oh, it's beautiful. I can't believe it's still here.
There's a reason for that, you know. Wait, what are you talking about? Did you ever read that Stephen King book, The Tree? You know, the one where an evil tree sucks the life out of every human being that comes near it? Well, this is the guy.
Cody, not in this episode enough.
Yeah.
Definitely not in this episode enough. Is outside. This is very similar to the Halloween episode. He's outside decorating his van for a van decoration contest for vans over 700,000 miles.
That was a good joke.
Which I like. Instead of using the house power, because he's afraid he's going to blow up the house, he uses the street's transformer. So instead, he electrocutes himself when he plugs his van in. And then he comes out and says, with his all messed up hair and burned clothes, Christmas makes me feel all warm inside, you guys. And that's about all he does in this whole episode. That's it.
Was this in like the middle of the troubles with him? Like
we're reaching that point.
Yeah.
We're reaching the end of Cody.
Also, he had this whole presentation to Mark, and then the one who lives in the basement. You know, the forgotten son.
Brendan, the forgotten son, who's much older and not cute at all.
No.
Which is why he obviously gets locked away and disappears.
Eat your fish heads and be happy.
Brendan will never not be funny to me. JT, cool guy, working at a tree lot himself. Second time we've seen a tree lot. Working with a weird old guy, George, I think is his name.
Weird old guy. That's Gomez Adams, baby. Sure.
Oh man, you're right.
Yeah, that's right. It's John Aston.
He's there. He's they're working together. That made me think. What is your tree situation? You fake? You real? You keeping them real? You keeping them fake?
Always fake. Always fake. Just like my tits. Always fake. I've never had a real tree. When I was growing up too, we had a dog that would like eat. Like I think my parents tried one year, and he would just eat it and like lick the water and stuff like that. So we always had like a fake tree. We took down from the attic every year. I don't know. Like when I got my own family, it was basically the same. So
Yeah, I So personally, I would choose a fake tree. We currently have a real tree, and we will forever probably. I would venture to say I prefer a real tree. I like going out and getting it. Like I like that ritual.
Yep.
Like picking it out of the lot and cutting it down and all that stuff. The big problem though is that I'm a blue spruce guy. And that's like a million Freddy Kruegers jumping out at you at all times. Last year was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it like you wouldn't even be thinking about it, and it literally felt like it was hiding behind the couch to like jump out and get you. It's like I didn't even know the branches were that long. I'm in the kitchen, the thing's like peeking around the corner, tap me on the shoulders.
How does Cash handle the tree? Does he care?
He doesn't give a shit.
No, okay, that's good.
We have like a Cash is my dog. I don't know if we've actually brought it up on the
we know. Yeah. I don't think the audience knows.
Yeah. Cash is my dog, and he's cute and amazing, and I love him. We have like a a tree skirt around it, and I think he just thinks it's a blanket.
Gotcha.
But he doesn't realize that there is like tendrils trying to grab him at all times. So he desperately wants to sleep on that blanket. So he'll just charge head first, trying to get to the blanket, and then it'll attack him, and he won't understand what's happening, and then he gets upset, and then we have to console him. It's like, why would you put such a wonderful blanket in a place I can't get? Now there's presents there though, and he'll go up and
he's blocked. He's blocked now.
Yeah.
I, as a kid, was fake tree all the way. Get it out of the attic, fake tree, put it together. I used to like putting those pipe cleaners in those color coordinated locks.
Me too.
Loved it. Give me the orange. But I got married, and my wife is super into cutting down a real tree.
Cool.
Not just getting a tree, cutting it down. So I also have a dog. So one year. We still get a real tree every year. But one year we decided we're going to go up to a farm. We're going to get the whole tree cutting experience. And we brought our dog. And they have like trolleys and all this like pomp and circumstance and, music and Santas and all before we had kids. So we bring the dog up there. He gets to ride on the trolley and all the shit. He loves it. But I, stupidly, forgot to wear a fucking jacket.
Oh, no.
I wore a sweatshirt, and it's a farm. It's a field of freezing cold wind. So we get off at the trolley's fucking cold. We get off. We get to the first stop, and everything is picked over. Except for I'm like, fuck this cold. I'm freezing my dick off right now. I'm cutting the first tree down that I can get. So I get in there, cut the first tree down that I could find, put it on the thing. The trolley comes back, it gets us, it brings us right back to the thing because I'm like, I'm freezing. Let's just get any tree. What I didn't realize was this tree was $90 fucking.
Oh, man.
And also, bare on the back. Completely bare. In my frozen dysmorphia or whatever. Like, I had no idea that the entire back of the tree was blank. Just no branches. So we get this thing back. This sad thing. It looked a lot like the Larry and Balky tree. Missing many branches.
It's fun to cut a tree down. It's like
not carrying it back sucks.
Makes me feel strong. I don't feel strong much in my life. Like I have to do it through verbal abuse of my subordinates to actually go out and dominate nature for an afternoon. And then just throw some shekels at a young girl on a farm. Be like, I have commanded nature. Here is your payment.
Do you tie it on, or do you have a young boy tie it on for you?
No, we put it in the back of the SUV.
Oh, okay.
We are still suburbanites. The illusion ends when we get to the car.
Yeah. He hasn't employed a 6 orphan team to carry it back to his house yet.
Tommy, come here. Yeah. You're not going to get a father this way. Get this thing on there.
Yeah. The place we go will normally, like, they there's separate parts where each different tree is.
Yeah.
And they'll like bring like an ATV out, and they'll pick it up and bring it back for you. Not this year though. And of course, that blue spruce just digging into me the whole time. I literally, I'm not even kidding. I walked probably in a full mile, holding it like so that it was still upright.
Out that way, so you can't get scratched.
Right. I was like holding it above my head like this. Not easy.
And you're getting that sap on you. You get that sap all over you when you're carrying that thing back.
I like the idea of you carrying it like Link, just like right over your head, like.
Yeah. But our tree is gorgeous, so it was worth it.
It all worked out.
I love Christmas, and I love decorating trees.
Oh yeah, the whole.
Yeah. I have a bunch of I really liked trains when I was growing up, so every year my parents got me a train ornament, but they were all like really nice. So like almost my entire tree is just like really expensive, nice train ornaments.
That's cool.
So this step-by-step tree lot, we got George, and the boss comes in and he says, I need you to go out there and sell. Like, everyone's there to buy a tree. Like, how hard is it to sell a tree? But whatever. He's giving like the what is that, Glenn Ross speech here.
Yeah, right.
Coffees for winners, right?
Yeah. Coffees for closers.
Yeah.
It's also like you're right. This is such a low pressure sale. Like, you go there knowing you're leaving with a tree. Like, you shouldn't have to sell anything.
There's no way you're gonna leave without a tree.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like, who wants to do that? Like, I'm gonna negotiate. If I don't get my price, I'm gonna go down to the other. Like, who does that?
The other lot, like 8 miles down the road, or something.
The only thing I've ever seen that in is A Christmas Story, the movie, where the guy negotiates the tree and tries to talk about the fake tree. Like, oh, fake trees are better, right? You should knock some money off the price. Anyway, this guy says, prey on people's emotions.
Damn.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Old guy George, he's a full hippie. He's not into the capitalism of it all. You can tell there's going to be a problem here. Yeah. There's going to be a problem with George. We move to Al, one of my favorite characters on the show.
She is since I've been rewatching these.
Yeah, we went from Kid Al to this Al.
Yeah, skyrocketed to be my favorite character.
Yeah,
yep.
She is being set up by her parents, which is never good. Never works out well, but it kind of works out well for her.
Yeah.
Matt Crawford. I didn't look this guy's name up, but he is the family friend, Matt Crawford. He's coming in. He is heartthrob guy on all shows.
Yes. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I have seen him plenty of times.
He's in everything. This guy. I forget his name. He's in Camp Nowhere. That's where I remember him.
Okay. Yep.
He's the cool kid in Camp Nowhere and many other shows. So hot heartthrob guy. She's like, I'm not into this. When the parents are setting up, like, wow, how are you not into this guy? What the hell's going on? And he's the same way. Like, I'm not into Al. I'm just not into her. Like, you are some stupid people.
Some stupid kids.
So she
I
walks
like how
out.
I like how the boy, the kid. I like how his dad is Tackleberry, by the way, from Police Academy. That's like the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tackleberry?
Yeah,
oh my God.
That's right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Al she storms out. She's like, I'm not getting set up by my parents. Have you guys ever been set up by your parents? I hope not.
Absolutely
What a horrible thing to do to your child. Awful.
Well, there was like this 4 or 5 year span where Greg and I dated because our parents set us up, but we grew out of it. We're fine.
Right. I didn't want to disappoint him.
Right.
And Mark treated me well.
Right.
Is this before or after you guys lived together? I'm trying to keep the timeline together here.
Somehow Mark and I never lived together, right?
No, we never have. No.
You never did? You said on one show you did. You said you lived together.
You crashed in my apartment for a couple weeks.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did. I did kind of live with him for like 2 months.
Oh,
but
so
Mark
you did
wasn't
live
around much at the time.
Right.
I was literally just using his apartment.
You were like drinking Yoo-Hoo and vodka.
I call that
and vodka together.
Hell yeah, man!
In fruit snacks, you ate my fruit snacks for.
Oh my God, you're right. No, I think I thought you were joking, and now I'm remembering that is actually what I did.
Yep.
You know, sometimes you sit around and eat fruit snacks and drink.
That was actually a really rough time in my life.
It sounds like it. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like
I was stealing jelly from a diner just so I had like food.
Oh my!
I was happy to have you.
It was my fault. I knew I was going to be homeless for 2 months, and I didn't prepare for it, like literally at all. And then the time came, and I was like, "Uh-oh,
I'm in trouble."
You watched my cat. That was fine. It was a good trade-off. So.
Okay, so Al's not into Matt, who is very hot, and Matt is not into Al, and she's very hot. So what the hell is going on here? Al storms out, and Karen is like, if she's not going to do it, I'll do it. Look at this guy.
This is like the sister, the other sister, the fashion sister.
Yeah,
Karen?
the older one. Yeah.
This is like what, the third sentence she's ever uttered since we've watched this show. Like I have no recollection of this character whatsoever. I think I said that on the last one too.
I feel like the two older sisters served the same purpose.
Right.
And I realized that too late.
Yeah. Right.
I know one of them is supposed to be like makeup-y and one of them is supposed to be smart.
Yeah.
But they just sort of serve the same purpose in all of these scenes.
They both like make fun of JT, and they both like are just like fed up with their parents' antics. And
I think part of the problem is Al was a child when this thing started, and the character was a tomboy, so not necessary to have her be involved with the sisters, unless to be like, older sister gonna set you straight kind of thing. But then Al became different, an actual regular character, and then they didn't need Karen anymore.
Yeah.
But they didn't Brendan her. They didn't put her in mothballs. So Al, she's not into it. Carol Foster, Lambert, whatever, her great idea to get these kids together is to get them to go to the Nutcracker together. What the fuck are you doing?
Kids love ballet.
It's not going to work. That's not going to work. All right, George, weird old guy, meets a kid at the tree lot. The kid wants to buy a tree he can't afford, because of course. And George wants to make sure he gets it. So he's like, well, I can't give it to you. And the kid's like, well, I don't want you to give me charity. Let me earn it. And he's like, okay, well, I'll give you a job. How can he give jobs out? I don't know. And what is the job? Don't know. And does he earn any money? Don't think so. Anyway, so the kid gets a job. The tree's $60. I just paid $80 for 1/3 of the size of this fucking thing. This is like a mansion tree. How's it even going to fit in this kid's house? Whatever. Anyway, crossing back over to the date. They're on the date, Matt and Al. They're in line for the Nutcracker. They both realize, like, this sucks. We don't like each other. Why don't you do something and I'm going to do something? Let's get the hell out of here. We don't want to see the Nutcracker. Who does? So Matt is like, well, what are you going to do? And she's like, well, I'm going to go ice skating. And he's like, well, I like hockey. And she's like, well, I love hockey. And they bond over hockey. And then it's all good after that. Now they're in love because he gives her a scarf. That's right.
I wish it was that easy back then.
That's right. He's from California. They had lived in, where did they live? Wisconsin?
Yeah, it was Wisconsin, yeah.
They live in Wisconsin. He had lived there. He moved to California. That makes me think of Mighty Ducks 2. Because of hockey, California. I wonder if he played on the Mighty Ducks Olympic team. That was the question. Why was this character not in the Mighty Ducks? This guy, this actor.
He had to be. He
had to have been. He's not.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Was he in Rookie of the Year?
No, but he's in everything else.
Was he an angel in the outfield?
He played Danny Glover.
Be my dad, Danny Glover. No, winning is more important.
Danny Glover, played by Hot Heartthrob.
He
was also in.
I am too young for this shit.
Oh shit! Anyway, they bond over hockey and scarves, so it's all going to be good. They're going to get together, obviously.
Yeah.
George, the tree guy, funny moment where he's just trying to stop everybody from buying a tree by giving them crazy, ridiculous, like paranormal explanations as to why you shouldn't buy a tree, which was kind of funny.
I like that.
JT almost sells the tree.
All right, pause right there. JT is a hell of a salesman. Like, did you hear that pitch? A lot of confidence, like was talking about it like intelligently. I would buy a tree from him.
I'm glad you said that because JT is a natural-born salesman throughout the show.
Yes.
Great salesman. Yeah. Many an episode arc happened with JT selling stuff, including he becomes a car salesman and he's pretty good at it.
Telling you, man.
Whole episode about him being a good car salesman. To scare these people off, George comes up with a scheme that says, Stephen King just wrote a book about this tree. It takes people's souls. scare away a bunch of kids and their mom. And JT's like, okay, why are you scaring people off? I'm trying to make money here. I'm a great salesman. Everyone knows it. I got the great pitches. I'm just trying to earn enough money to go on a ski trip. What the fuck's your problem? And George details that he was an ice cream truck driver for 42 years. And now he does this for a living. He works for a month, a year. And he's like, oh, so you didn't make any money off being an ice cream truck driver, right? Because he gave all the ice cream away, turns out. So now we cut back to the date. Frank is in the backyard with the guy from Police Academy.
Yep.
Frank's car is there running with the windows all fogged up. And Frank is like, why is my car here running why is it running? I thought they took the car to the date. What's going on? And they wipe away the steam to find a steamy situation. We get Al and this Matt making out in the car. Frank loses his mind. Seeing his daughter making out with a guy, rips him out of the car, get out of here. And then Frank's like, what the hell were you doing? And Matt's like, don't worry, bro. We were just sucking face or something like that. And Frank's like, sucking face? And he does not like that.
I'm with Frank on that one. I hate that term.
Bad term.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Bad.
even if Frank is in the wrong here, that was the worst possible way to present that argument.
Yeah, right.
Bad.
Yeah.
So Frank calls Matt a pervert.
Sure.
And then a police academy guy flips out, like, don't call my son a pervert. You set this date up, you son of a bitch. And then everyone fights, and they leave, and Frank kicks them out. Or they leave. I'm not sure. Both. And Al's like, you're a piece of shit. I'm leaving too. I'm going with them. And Frank is crestfallen. He screwed it all up. And then one thing I noticed, is it just snowing over Frank?
I didn't know.
Did you notice this? It looks like there's snow falling. It looks like it's just falling over Frank, not anything else.
I like it.
That's very funny. Yeah, I didn't notice, but that's funny.
I could be wrong, but it looked like that. Back to the tree farm. Man, I did not need this tree farm. Boss comes in. He's going to sell the big tree. And George starts a bidding war to try to get the tree for the kid. And they're up over $100. And JT comes walking and he's like, I already sold the tree. Stop. I'm a great salesman. As you know, I sold this tree hours ago for $100. And don't worry, boss. There's a way better one over there that this guy will want. Don't worry. Go get that one. And so they leave. And then it turns out JT used the ski trip money to buy the tree for little Jimmy, which is not a joke. That's his name, little Jimmy. So all is well that ends well there for little Jimmy and George. We get Frank carving a turkey for Christmas dinner that no one's going to attend.
Yeah.
Like mutilating this thing.
He's going to town on this turkey. He is really tearing it apart.
He is going crazy on this thing with a knife. It's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
Carol comes in and is like, what happened? And he tells the story, and she's like, you're an idiot. Just go down there and tell him you're an idiot and to come back. That's it. Okay, fine.
But I feel like that's actually fairly realistic. Like, my wife has told me that plenty of times, and I'm like, yeah, I'm an idiot. You're right.
You know how earlier you said all the boyfriends and husbands are dumb?
Yeah.
It turns out they are.
Yeah,
turns out they are in real life.
Yep.
So Frank has to go down and invite these people back. This is weird. This scene is fucking weird. Yeah. So he goes to a motel with a diner in it. And the diner is gross. Like, flies everywhere. And the waitress even was like, this is gross. I wouldn't eat here if I were you.
I have been to diners, though, where I've kind of got that vibe from the waitstaff. Yeah. It's like,
specifically, I went there on Christmas. One year, I don't know what it was. My parents got in their heads that we weren't going to do Christmas dinner at home and we weren't going to travel. So we decided to go to the Spa City Diner in downtown Glens Falls, which is famous for being also the bus stop. And also not there anymore. It's been torn down.
Also,
the bus stop's still there.
Okay.
The diner is gone. Boy, was that the worst. Just the worst. I think my parents were like, no, we'll go get a fancy dinner. They didn't anticipate that, like, fancy dinner places aren't open on Christmas.
Right, yeah. Exactly.
Their options are Chinese food or the Spa City Diner, which is only open because it's also the bus stop.
Let's just put it this way. This diner, the Spa to City Diner, they're no ground round, all right?
No, definitely no.
They are
not a
no
romantic
ground
seat
round.
in the house.
There's not a romantic scene in the house. Call back to the Thanksgiving episode, I think. So he goes down there. He's like, guys, I'm an idiot. First of all, don't say sucking face, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you dummy.
Right.
But also, I'm an idiot. Come back. You can come back and stay with us. It's fine. So they come back, and we get carols singing around the piano. Dana's playing the piano. Dana has nothing to do in this episode. No. I don't think she utters a single word.
But I wasn't offended by that because there are very Dana-centric episodes where it's like really she's the whole person, the whole character in the episode. So I'm fine with that. Like she could take one off. That's all right.
She certainly is a spotlight player.
Yeah. Right.
She is all over the show. Anyway, so they play carol. They sing some carols, and it ends with Al and Matt sucking face on the stairs.
Yep.
So they're going back some more. And then it actually ends with Cody's back at the end. Yeah. Another great Cody moment, giving the Night Before Christmas Cody edition to baby Lily. That's right. We have another weird baby because it's almost the end of this show. So add a baby.
Yep.
So he's giving his Code Man poetry to baby Lily, and it's actually pretty good. And I like the end. Merry Christmas, my dudes. To all good night. What do we think about this one?
I liked it. I
liked it too.
Yeah, this one was good.
Yeah.
I thought there's enough going on. Like the stories, the A story and the B story were fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think both of them were good. The jokes were funny. The characters are well developed. I like this.
I enjoyed this. Step by Step feels different than most
it does,
of the
doesn't
shows.
it?
Like,
You're right.
Perfect Strangers feels different. Step by Step feels different. Whereas
it does.
Family Matters, Full House, Sabrina, like Boy Meets World, they all feel like one thing. Step by Step and Perfect Strangers feels like a completely different thing.
I sometimes wonder, is that because you have like two established TV stars in it? Do you think that matters or no?
I think Patrick Duffy is hysterical.
Oh, he's great.
In this episode.
Yeah.
He's great.
Like
he's great all around.
Him cutting that turkey and just being himself in general.
Right.
There's something about like his, I don't know if it's anxiety. I don't know how I would put it, where he's like, when the character gets like flustered. Patrick Duffy character. When he starts getting to that like crazy, like I'm gonna run around the screen, like run around the set, and like that's great. I love that.
That Halloween episode he did where he was talking to Mark, and Mark talked about how hot he thought the cop was.
Yeah.
He was like, "We got to have a fishing trip, man." Like you just exasperation. Like
maybe that's part of it. This Step by Step feels so much more adult. Like Carol and Frank are fucking.
Yeah,
they are fucking like all the time. Like they're not doing it, but they're also like. I legitimately feel like at any moment they could just like.
Go
it
at
boils over and they have to excuse themselves.
They break out the Gorn costume and go down.
We're back to the Gorn. The Borg.
Yeah.
You think he doesn't have a custom Santa outfit? You're out of your mind.
Oh, they both have Santa outfits.
Yeah. Santa v. Santa coming tonight.
Oh man, nothing delights me more than the sex on Step by Step, man.
But it feels like a more mature show.
It 100% does. Yeah.
I still wouldn't say it's like an adult show. Like it still feels geared
still for
younger. But at the same time, like I don't think it takes its audience for granted like Full House does.
Yeah.
Like Full House is literally a show for idiots, for people who like to see things that make them happy. It's like I like babies, and therefore I like this dumb show. So I mean, you have to see it, right? Like I feel like Full House is literally pandering to stupid people.
I think Full House is for 30, like you said last time, 35-year-old moms and their 3-year-old kids.
Yeah,
sure.
I feel like
neither of those things.
And they can watch the show together, and it's the one thing they can watch together, and that's what it's for.
Right.
I think that's what it was for.
I guess
you're
right.
A lot of those 3-year-old kids grew up and watched it a lot and have like, oh, I love this show because I watched it as a kid. Like me, I think Transformers is the shit. It's not. If you watch it,
that's just terrible.
It sucks, but I love it. I love it. Let's move on to the best show on TGIF. We'll see if it's the best show this week or this month or whatever it is. The top 5 of Christmas episodes. We'll see. Family Matters, Season 5, Episode 11. Christmas is where the heart is.
Say, Santa, what are you doing here on this train? Whatever happened to your sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer?
I sold them to buy this.
You see, Steve?
Well, stop being a negative Nate. After all, you have to admit, we did have a wonderful time shopping together.
Oh, really? What was the wonderful part? The excruciatingly long lines, the rude salespeople, or that kid who upchucked in my shopping bag?
You don't see the humor in that?
From many, many, many Family Matters Christmas episodes, this could have been the entire show.
We could have run a
I'm not
season.
kidding. I think they did one every year.
As they should.
Yeah.
Not all of the other ones did.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. There's only a couple from Full House. I think there's 2 or 3. Not all 7 seasons did they do one. We're going to spend a lot of time talking about decorations on this one. So
Holy shit.
Let's get into it. What is going on at this house?
The decoration budget of the Winslows is sky high. Like, I mean, it is insane. Not just the tree. The tree is gorgeous. The tree is absolutely beautiful, well decorated. Like, the background, the banisters, everything's got garland on it. Like, the table has all sorts of, doodads and stuff. It's amazing.
The pillows on the couch have been changed out to Christmas pillows. Am I wrong about this, or did the stair carpet get changed out for a Christmas carpet? How do you even do that? Those things are stapled in. You got to pry that shit off.
Yeah. Let's remember, this is on a cop salary, and at least when she was on Perfect Strangers, an elevator operator.
Yeah, what was her job on Perfect Strangers?
I'm not quite sure what it was.
It was an elevator operator. I just looked it up actually a minute ago. Yeah.
I don't think she works in Family Matters. I think she's staying at home.
I think
right?
she does
or does she work? Does she work? I kind of remember her coming back.
Restaurant with Rachel.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh right, yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I feel like she worked at like Macy's or something. It's like a jewelry clerk or something.
Maybe just the simple fact that you would change the runner, the carpet on your stairs to a Christmas themed carpet is insane to me. But everything, even the clothes Harriet wears, are Christmas related.
Oh, God.
It's insane how much Christmas decorations are going on in this thing. This picture doesn't even do it justice behind me. This is from another episode. It's insane. Richie, the kid, the cute kid in this show, is wrapping up gifts and conning everybody in the family to tell them where the presents are hidden, and he's charging them $2 a pop, which is not enough money.
No.
He's not making enough off this.
He's smart to charge, but come on, man, know your audience. I mean, you can jack that price up. Yeah, you had the information. You're the only one who does.
You need to call JT and get some business advice on how to.
What year was this? 92?
Sure. No, season 5, so 95.
All right, we're gonna break out the inflation calculator here.
Nice.
When did Family Matters start? 90.
Sounds right.
Oh yeah, not enough. That's only $4 today, Mom.
Oh my God.
Not enough. Carl comes in. He's worked a hard day as a cop on the beat. He's grumpy. He says Christmas sucks. Which, how can you live in a house like this and think Christmas sucks?
Yeah.
He says, well, you know what? It sucks because I got scammed by a dude. He came into the precinct saying all of his Christmas presents were stolen and he lost his job and he can't replace them. And yada, yada, yada. So I put together a pass the hat from all the officers. We collected enough money to get this guy his presents back, which is a very nice thing to do. But it turns out this guy was scamming him. He used the money to buy hookers. Which is the funniest thing in the world.
That was such a curveball to hear that on Family Matters.
Sure. Hookers on a TGIF show come up.
Yeah.
If I was going to scam a bunch of cops, I would definitely spend it on something illegal, though.
Oh, God, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's better options than hookers.
But also, how did he know he spent it on hookers? Did he trail him?
He must have caught him.
Yeah.
Caught him with a hookie. You got him.
That's right.
Hookers comes up in TGIF. That's amazing. That's never going to be topped, right?
No.
I don't know what could top that. Very excellent scenes. Family Matters just crushing it here with this scene. Steve Urkel wrapping presents.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the ribbons, just stringing those ribbons out with the scissors, wrapping these things meticulously. Carl comes in. Miserable fuck. Gonna wrap a very nice music box for Harriet, but just rips the paper. This is a hilarious scene. He just makes a mess of it and just squishes the paper at the top, puts some tape on it, calls it a day.
Yeah, like tears the paper with his hand, rolls it up, and then just tapes it, and then he's done with it. Which I'll admit, my wrapping isn't great, but it's better than that. So.
Oh, this is such a good scene. Such a good scene. So Carl's like, all done, and Steve has been spending hours like putting all these miraculous looking wrappings together, and Steve's like, that you're gonna do that for your wife? He's like, let me wrap the gift for you, just let me do it. And he's like, okay, great. And then Carl is like looking at all the other gifts, and he picks up one and goes, wow, this is so heavy. And the box opens and a 20-pound dumbbell falls out and squishes the music box and crushes it. And
that happens perfectly.
So
that
good.
whole scene was amazing, because that was just like literally lifting the package, having to have the weight drop off and smash the music box, and it smashes the thing to pieces. So it's so well done. I thought
it's a perfect scene.
Yeah, absolutely. Really well done.
Family matters to a T. Yep. I did put in here how good at you are wrapping gifts. Mark, you already said you're not great.
Not great. I mean, I've definitely gotten better over the years. If it's like small, like if it's like a DVD or a book or something like that, no problem. I can wrap it really nice. But any large or weird shaped thing, I buy bags.
I'm pretty good.
Bags are good. You're good,
pretty
Greg?
good, yeah. I would put more effort into it if I had more time, but I can get I can do a basic wrap real nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty much terrible. I put the effort in. That's the difference.
Right.
I'm putting the effort in. It's just not good. I'm not an artsy, craftsy kind of guy. Now that this gift is destroyed, now that Carl dropped, I like that Carl destroyed something.
Yeah,
too.
Right.
That was great.
Yeah, that was
Like,
a real
Steve-
subversion.
Right.
When that scene started, I literally said to my girlfriend, I'm like, oh, Steve's going to smash that music box.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And well, what happened? The show knew.
Yeah.
It knew what I thought was going to happen.
It was
And
perfect.
I like how Carl was in like a trance afterwards. Like he just know he done fucked up, and
There's no getting out of it.
Right,
Like,
right. We got to go shopping now.
I have to go. It's Christmas tomorrow or tonight or what? Again, confusing. So now they need to go get a replacement gift. But they live in Chicago, so they don't have to drive in a snowstorm, which I thought was, I guess it's not the same because they were going to drive to Madison, Wisconsin in Perfect Strangers. But there is a train system. You can go on that and go get some gifts. They get to the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Steve decides he's going to help Carl, which is nice because it's all Carl's fault. They go to the mall, they get the gift, they go back on the train, and then all hell breaks loose because Steve is so wrapped up in the Christmas spirit, he's gotten them kicked off of 8 different train cars for being a pain in the ass. And no one wants him around, so they're going on to their 9th train car. They get on, and this very funny old lady, who I think is in like Old School or some other movies, says before he can like start his Christmas spiel, she's like, "Drop dead for eyes." It's just hilarious. Very well said. Very well acted. And then Carl starts to laugh.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What's so funny, you fatso?" Again, hilarious. And there's a fight. There's a fist fight going on. Did you notice that?
Yeah, in the background. I like that.
They leave a car and there's this. It's like Amsterdam in the Wire in this fucking train car system. My God. So there's a fight. There's a drunk Santa. Everything's a mess. Everyone hates each other, as they do on trains. You know.
They captured the train / subway experience very accurately.
I've been on Chicago trains, and that is pretty accurate.
Yeah, right.
Never talk. Get
Eyes
away from
forward,
everyone.
right.
Eyes forward. Don't talk.
My friend has her phone stolen about once a year on a Chicago train.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The same one as the fan in the back seat, actually.
I knew exactly what you said. The city. I knew who you're talking about. But
like people will literally when they approach a stop, they'll just if you're on your phone like texting or whatever, they'll just run up, grab it out of your hands and pull.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Holy shit.
Happens to her all the time. Happens to everyone all the time.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Chicago trains are actually pretty scary. New York trains now are pretty
They're
nice.
fine. Yeah, absolutely.
Chicago ones exactly as portrayed.
Wow. It's funny because I went to Chicago one time. I had a delightful time. No one stole my phone.
I
no
loved
one messed
Chicago.
with me. I had a great time. I went on the train multiple times.
Wow, really? We were. I was
many times over in the bag.
Maybe I was coming from a different angle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because if Greg saw you, he would have stolen your phone.
Yeah. I would have punched you in the face too, just for fun.
Wow. Oh my God. So
Melky says hi. Bam!
Melky would never do this. This is more of a Larry thing. Carl is so grumpy still. And I don't blame him. He fucking destroyed his one present.
Yeah.
He's been robbed, and the money was given to hookers. His wife was not understanding about this.
Mm-mm.
He had to go buy another Christmas present right on this horrible fucking post-apocalyptic train to get himself a new present. And then he lists all the other reasons why he's grumpy. Long lines, rude salespeople, and the one kid who upchucked in my bag.
I've said it in the first episode, but as I've gotten older, I can 100% relate to Carl more than any other character on any TGIF episode or show ever. I'm so understanding of his situation.
Steve is like, who sees the good in everything, says, "You didn't find it funny that the kid barfed in your bag at all?" That was pretty funny. Which I laughed at. And then things get worse because the power on the train shuts off. Everything stops. They're now stuck. The train conductor comes on. He's like, "Don't worry, everybody. The train will be repaired in a matter of hours," which is not at all what you want to hear.
No.
And so Steve decides he's going to become a youth pastor here and get everybody up and clapping and singing about Jesus. Steve's going around. He's going like person to person, trying to get them to like enjoy the Christmas spirit. He gets to a nice lady, not an old lady, a nice lady, and says, "Well, you know, Jesus was born and you're pregnant." And she's like, "I am not pregnant." Oh my God.
That's like a nightmare situation.
What a horror. This is like Curb. It reminds me of Curb. This is something Larry David would do. So she's not pregnant. It's going very badly. So he decides what's going to cheer everyone up is shitty Christmas carols. So let's sing. Let's sing the 12 Days of Christmas, but everyone gets a part. So like Weird Old Lady, you have a part. Drunk Santa, you have a part. Carl Winslow has a part. Sleeping Guy has a part. And then he gets on the front of the train and pulls out a pitch pipe. Which Carl's like, "You carry a pitch pipe with you?" And he's like, "Of course, why wouldn't you?"
Didn't they do that joke with a harmonica in the first? Okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
It worked then and it worked now.
I must say it worked great. No problem.
Then a guy throws his shoe at Steve while he's trying to sing and it almost hits Carl, or does hit Carl.
It hits Carl. It hits Carl, yep.
Like,
because of its funny once.
And he's like, "What the fuck?" And that reminded me weirdly of the time George W. Bush got hit with a shoe.
That's
Remember that?
Yep.
That guy's on Twitter and he's great.
He's hysterical.
He?
Oh my God, he's so funny.
Yeah, every year he commemorates that time he threw.
What country was that? What country was he in?
He was an Iraqi, I think.
Oh, was he?
I'm pretty sure. Sure.
That makes sense, right?
He was like a journalist or something, and
he threw a fucking shoe at George W. Bush,
which is apparently like a big insult, in the Middle East. Yeah.
Hilarious! What a hilarious moment in our time. Was that before Austin Powers who throws a shoe, or was that after? I can't remember.
Oh, way after.
Yeah,
it was after, right?
Yeah.
Throwing a shoe was always funny. Back at home, back at the Winslow house, they're all freaked out because Carl and Steve left. They never came back. What the hell? They never said goodbye. They just fucking peaced out. Mother Winslow's reading the Bible. She's just straight up reading out the Bible to people. And nothing could be more boring than a Bible reading.
Boy.
I mean, I'm not even trying to put religion down. I'm just saying straight up reading out of the Bible is rough sometimes. Back to the train. Steve's singing. He's singing for everybody. So he's like, the 12, 9, whatever. Down the line. He gets to the 5 gold rings part. Second time we've had a funny 5 gold rings in this whole episode. He gets to that, and the weird dude who's asleep, and also I assume drunk, wakes up and sings the 5 gold rings. Carl finally, somebody goes over and says, like, tell this kid to shut the fuck up.
Tell your son. They think he's his son, which I thought was also good.
Tell him to shut up. And Carl's like, Steve, shut the fuck up.
Well, it's funny because at that moment I thought it was like, oh, nobody's ever going to tell Carl. Like, you can't tell Carl to yell at Steve. Right. Carl will do that out of his own volition, right?
Right.
No.
You can't tell him. No, he was just like, Steve, shut the fuck up.
We're going to get stabbed.
Yeah, right.
Then a guy comes up, and then, this is crazy. We get hookers, and then we get sodomy. He threatens to stuff a Christmas tree up the ass of Steve Urkel and make him the star.
Very graphic.
Oh my God.
Shit happens on Chicago trains, man.
You get your phone stolen, you get a tree shoved up your butt. You never know what's going to happen. So Steve finally, he never takes any of this advice. He's just like Christmas to the max. And then he goes around and finally finds a way to connect with everybody in the train. Like, let's go through the heart. Let's not go through all these like carols and stuff. He goes to the old lady, you know, you have grandkids, right? Those gifts are for your grandkids. Don't you want that? And she softens a bit. Then he goes over to the lady he said was pregnant. And he's like, well, you just got engaged, right? I got that right about you. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, he did. And he like softens her up. Then he eventually softens everybody up. And everybody's kind of happy again. And they decide, let's decorate this side of me tree with all of our stuff.
Let's all gather around the Chicago sodomy tree.
Let's decorate this thing.
And decorate it with garbage.
Yeah, our garbage.
That is my favorite Christmas tradition.
A coffee cup and a scarf and whatever else.
Look like a Butterfinger bar, like a wrapper, I mean. Yeah.
And then they sing. They start singing carols finally. Carl sings, and then the power comes back on because the power of Christmas can turn the power back on. Twice in this episode.
Yeah, right.
They get back home. Everybody's excited. They have a group hug. Steve doesn't feel like he's a part of the group hug for some reason. And they're like, come on in, you old son of a bitch. So he comes in. They give him a hug. Lights come back on at the house. And then they just immediately start opening presents.
It was Christmas Eve, though, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's their tradition. That's fine. That's fine.
You know what? Maybe Carl has to work on Christmas Day normally.
Exactly.
So he's a cop. Like, cops don't get the day off.
Right.
You know what happened on Christmas Day, right? That Nakatomi Plaza thing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That was the next day.
Right.
You think it was the next day, or you think that was a horrible memory, and that's why they have to open on Christmas Eve?
Oh, that's right.
It's true.
Relive his worst day.
Is that what happened? He got transferred to? That's what I always believe. When I watch Die Hard, is that he was that's Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
And he got transferred to Chicago after he shot a kid.
After he shot a kid. Yeah.
And then he had to make a new life for himself and met Harriet, and then everything was great after that.
That was little Timmy or Johnny or whoever the hell who was in the other episode. Bring them all together.
Jimmy?
Yep, right.
Oh, poor little Jimmy. Oh, no. You just had a big Christmas tree. You shot him. My God. That was Family Matters. They open presents. It's all good.
Yeah. All right. I have two. Let's see. I have three things to say.
Okay.
First, little background. So Harriet was head of security at the Chicago Tribune.
Gotcha.
For the first 5 seasons.
Oh.
Then she leaves, does a bunch of things, and then becomes like a kind of like a department store something.
Okay.
Like sales, but like high end, like vice president.
A manager.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Apparently, Harriet was a cop or went to cop school, and then got pregnant with Eddie. She dropped out of cop school.
Oh,
Carl kept going, so that's why she was head of security, because she had a cop background.
That's interesting.
Because Carl is in Family Matters.
Yes, for one, not Family Matters.
Perfect Strangers. Yeah.
They
Carl's
live in the
Perfect
same
Strangers.
building as Balky and Larry for an episode. 10 Things I Hate About You, Kid. I know I'm going back a little bit. He was in an episode of Full House, an episode of Step by Step, an episode of Boy Meets World, and an episode of Sabrina. He got the TGIF EGOT.
He went right across the bingo card. He was
right.
Crossed them all off.
Yeah.
And then, going back to it, this is another episode, very specifically Family Matters. This is another episode with like scripture reading.
Yeah.
Full on scripture reading, right?
Which is like bizarre to me. You see it
You
nowadays.
do not see that a lot.
Yeah,
No,
and I don't want to get
absolutely
too
not.
into it, but when you talk about like the war on Christmas and like the position of privilege and stuff.
The war on Christmas always makes me laugh when people.
I know,
I'm
it's so
taking it
fucking
down. No one is stopping celebrating Christmas. Calm down.
Right. It's like the religious overtones and the just casual sexual assault in all these episodes.
Yeah, grabbing ass, and they,
Right, like
they were
grabbing
totally fine
ass
with that.
and
Yeah,
making
yeah.
out and
Yeah.
like, I mean, even the mistletoe, like it's funny, I guess, but like also, it's usually something a cute couple does, not. I tricked you. I April Fooled you into an assault.
You have no choice but to make out with me now because of this plant.
Because of the rules of
You
mistletoe.
understand the social contract of mistletoe. It's in the fucking Constitution.
Yeah. Read your Bible. It's in
the
there.
11th and
Here,
the
let me
11th
read
Amendment.
Yeah, it is weird. It's not weird to like talk to God in a show. I've seen that a bunch. But it's really weird to like read actual Bible passages.
it. Yeah, I agree.
That's not
Whatever.
in a
To
lot
each
of
their
shows.
own. I don't mind representation. It's just peculiar in a show that doesn't really have those overtones.
Right.
To just,
Sure,
like,
yeah.
To just come out and do it.
Like, once again, we joked about Seventh Heaven at the beginning. They would do that all the time
Yeah,
there, which is
you know
fine.
about Christians.
Yeah,
So,
You're
like,
signing up
okay.
for that. You're signing
Right.
up for that.
But in this one, where there's a dummy that comes to life, and Stefan or
Right.
Kel, you wouldn't really think a lot of Bible quotes be dropped.
It's like Kramer busting in, railing you with some
Have you heard about
Leviticus.
Phoenicians?
Yeah, right.
12? Jerry!
Let me tell you about these letters to the Corinthians.
Have you heard about the Son of God? He's the Son of God, Jerry. He's coming back. That actually would be kind of funny.
Oh, it'd be hysterical.
I don't know. Does anyone do that? Does anyone just sit around and read the Bible on Christmas
I mean,
Eve?
my parents are
I guess,
incredibly
maybe.
religious, and I
mine were
I
too.
went
We
to a
went all the
Christian high
time,
school and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever
didn't do
sitting
that.
down and reading the Bible with my family.
Mm.
Like we went to every now and then we would go to church on Christmas Eve.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, right. We would too.
But like I
We
don't
did it all
remember
the time.
just like friendly Bible readings.
We didn't. Yeah, my dad didn't sit down and be like, "Let's look at
look
at this, kids." Like that did not happen.
Anyway,
That was
this
family
a good
matters.
episode.
I thought it was great.
I liked it. I
Definitely
liked
a
it
good
a lot.
episode. Steve
Yeah.
is very funny in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I like this version of him too, where it's like I'm
too.
a little bit more matured. I'm still kind of
Like,
stupid,
Right,
but,
annoying and clumsy, but not
Yeah.
an idiot.
Right.
like
right.
I can recognize the limits.
Yeah.
Always well-meaning, kind of like
Yes.
Balky as well. Like always with a
Right.
positive idea, but not executed correctly.
Now, if I had seen this Steve Urkel character on a train or a bus or a plane doing this shit, I would absolutely lose it. I might
my
throw a
God,
shit.
I would lose
might throw a
my
shit.
mind.
Oh my god.
I totally get those people being like, "Get out of here."
Yeah.
But all right, that's it. It's time to rank the top 5 Christmas episodes for now of
Okay.
TGIF.
Oh, yeah, that's
There'll be
right.
more next year, I'm sure. There's many more. But what you got so far? What's your number 5? Start with you,
Full
Brian.
House.
Yeah,
Oh,
full
sorry.
House.
I'm sorry. I'm just so eager
We
to
are
rail on
going to
this.
100% agree.
That was by far the worst out of all of these. It was just horrible. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Didn't like it.
Aladdin got slightly angry, and then it was over, and that was it.
They set up that whole plot line.
Oh.
They didn't even pay off.
Right.
Or, do
They
anything.
didn't even film it.
Yeah.
I will tell you something quickly that threw me for a loop, though. Uncle Jesse makes a comment about Elvis without his sideburns,
Right.
and then
Yes.
he's like, "Oh yeah, 61 to 65 was
Yeah.
a rough time for little Uncle Jesse," and I thought he was making a joke, like, and then I realized that no, he actually is that old.
Yeah, right.
Uncle Jesse would have been alive in 61,
Right.
and that like rocked me.
Isn't he like 22 though in the show at the beginning?
I guess, but that's
Yeah, he's very young.
Does that
right?
fit the timeline?
We're gonna have to
No.
draw this one on the whiteboard.
The show starts in 1989, right? Or was it 88?
87?
I thought it was earlier than that. Yeah, I thought it was
Was it
like
87?
Yeah.
I thought it was 89. So if
Full
he's
House, 87.
87, so if he's 21 in the first episode, or
That would
22,
mean he was born in 1968.
so he missed Elvis. He was not alive.
Whoa. Lies coming from Uncle Jesse. Or he was making a joke, but the timeline's too close.
Right.
Either way, Jesse's old as fuck now. Like he
looks the same. He has like a fucking 1-year-old, doesn't he? He has a very young baby, and
that's right.
He's in that commercial where he knits a scarf. I don't know what it's for, but he knits a scarf now.
Right. Sign of a good commercial when you can't remember what it's about.
Yeah. They really hooked me there.
Yeah, right. Good marketing.
Anyway, Full House. We sweep it. 5.
Yeah.
We sweep it.
Terrible.
What do you got for 4?
Boy Meets World, I guess.
I'm going Boy Meets World.
I'm going to go with Boy Meets World.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not a bad episode. Just not great.
Right. Not for what that was. Like, I thought it was like very average, and that's kind of where I put it. Right.
Ups and downs.
Yeah.
Some good jokes, but not enough.
Right.
All right, Boy Meets World 4. We agree on 2. This hasn't happened yet.
It's gonna change now, I bet.
Okay, number 3. What you got?
Go ahead.
I'm going to say Perfect Strangers. Not my personal favorite in this one. Like I said, like that first act, second act, I could do without. So I'm going to say number 3, Perfect Strangers.
I 100% agree with you, Mark. I have number 3, Perfect Strangers.
You guys are Christmas idiots.
Wait, we can't be Christmas boy, Greg?
Yeah,
is that what
right.
you're saying?
Shit.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I am not getting you a blanket this year.
I've been knitting this thing for however long this show's been going
right,
on.
Tear it up.
Nights, Greg.
Tear it up in front of him. Let him see it.
I mean, we all know I'm Larry. I think in the spirit of Christmas, you still have to give me the blanket, right? Teach me a lesson. Number 3, I would say, is Step by Step. Other than Frank and Gomez, I thought it was a subpar episode. But I thought Frank was really funny, and I thought JT's friend was really funny.
Yeah.
I think you could interchange these.
Yeah.
I went with Step by Step at 2.
I also would say Step by Step at 2.
All right, so I guess my number 2 is probably Family Matters then. Good episode.
Again, Greg.
Look, I know you probably think I'm doing a bit here. It's not a bit. I just love this show so much.
I want the show to go for as long as I can keep it in the air.
Yeah,
and I also want you to never pick anything but... Someday we'll do a bunch of shows where we don't have Perfect Strangers, and you're still going to pick it number 1.
Yeah. It's like, actually, I was thinking about that Perfect Strangers episode from last week.
You know what? Nothing beats the other Perfect Strangers episode we did.
Here's the thing, though. If we had a dinosaurs episode, I would probably always have them at number 1. So we're in a weird situation here.
I legitimately don't think it's bias. I actually do think that Perfect Strangers episode is the best episode we watched this week.
Wow.
But it's fine. You guys didn't love the Christmas turtle, even though that's hysterical.
I like that joke. I like that joke, but I think
I thought Family Matters was just a better crafted episode. I think I was more interested in what they were doing. Maybe because it was a little bit more recent, I guess. You know, it wasn't in 86 or 87.
Did I miss it? Was there a B plot in that Family Matters episode, or was it just Steve on the train?
I think it was just Steve, right?
Just Steve on the train, and then they were worried that they died. You know, that was about it.
No, it didn't keep the whole family in there.
But there wasn't any B plot to Perfect Strangers.
I mean, there was,
and there rarely is because it's Perfect Strangers, but the two guys,
right?
Right. All right, fine.
I thought Family Matters had the best scene out of all of them. The wrapping of the gifts was actually
really well done.
Laughed at that.
That's a good scene.
I also we didn't talk about it, but like when he got one shoe thrown at him, like a couple seconds later, somebody threw the other shoe at him, which I thought was funny. Those jokes all landed for me. And like Greg, there's nothing wrong with Perfect Strangers. Like I said, I had it at number 2, but Family Matters to me was the better episode this week or month or show. So
whatever it is, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I was going to ask one more personal Christmas question. Christmas movie. Got a Christmas movie you like?
Yeah. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That is my absolute favorite Christmas movie of all time. I will watch that every single year. Usually when my wife and I will wrap presents, she'll do most of the wrapping and I'll just make jokes. And we'll have that on in the background while we're doing it. It's like a kind of a little tradition that we have going on. So I love that movie.
So I have a weird answer for this because I have 2 answers here. I think Home Alone is probably the best overall Christmas movie, for me personally. However, I think the first 2/3 of Elf is nearly perfect.
Yep.
It is good.
But the third act of Elf is such shit that it almost ruins it.
When he tries to kill himself, you mean?
Yeah, like he
tries to commit suicide?
Yeah, and Santa
almost jumps off a bridge. The happiest guy in the world almost jumps off a bridge and kills himself.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate the final act of Elf, but I think the first two are so good that it almost saves it.
I was gonna say one of both of them. I love them both. I think Christmas Vacation is probably higher, just because there's like the shit and bricks, shit and rocks thing gets me every time. Shit and bricks.
Yeah.
How you feeling about your Christmas present? Shit and bricks. Oh, you shouldn't use that language. Sorry. Shit and rocks. There's also a subtle moment where they're at the store and they're buying the stuff for groceries or something. I can't remember. They're at Walmart, I believe.
Yeah, they're at Walmart. Yep.
And Clark puts a bunch of light bulbs on top.
Oh, right.
It's like the moment they don't stick on, but I forget the other guy's name. He drops the 80-pound bag of dog food right on the light bulbs. Like they don't even hang on it for any time, but it just
One of my favorite jokes in that entire movie is where they're sharing eggnog, and Clark's like, "Can I get you anything else, Eddie?" It's like, more eggnog. You want me to drag you out to the desert and beat the shit out of you, or something like that? Or leave you for dead? He's like, "Nah, I'm all good." Clark just moves right over it. Very funny.
Leave you for dead.
Leave you for dead. Yeah.
Yeah. I like a lot of the classics. I like It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep.
I like White Christmas a lot, but it's actually barely a Christmas movie, so it almost disqualifies itself.
Love White Christmas. Love that movie. Watch it all the time.
I love that movie, but
it's such a great movie.
80% of it has nothing to do with Christmas.
Slightly racist, just a pinch of racism.
Just a little sprinkle.
Sprinkle of racism in there, but
I always find it funny that It's a Wonderful Life really also does not have a lot to do with Christmas up until the last 20 minutes.
Everyone thinks the whole movie's the flashback, but it's the last 20 minutes.
Right.
It's barely in there.
It's almost it really is a science fiction movie when you think about it, because it's, there's mythology in there and angels, and it's a great movie, but it's not a lot of Christmas in it.
I find it too sad. It's
very sad. I get emotional.
I know it's hopeful. It's hopeful at the end, and my wife always yells at me. She's like, "It's hopeful at the end. It's hopeful at the end." I'm like, but it's so sad for so long.
Right.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to sit through that much sadness at a cheerful time of year.
Even the happiness at the end, sure, they teach George that, his life has meaning and people appreciate him, whatever. But that does not negate the fact that George gave up his dreams for his entire life.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's just not.
At the end of that movie, he goes back to status quo.
Yeah, and if you watch White Christmas, you watch a bunch of people dancing, and it's all good at the end. Here's a movie. All right, I'm going to give you one. Die Hard.
Die Hard. Great movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, absolutely is.
There's literally no doubt about that.
When he says ho ho ho,
I
have a machine gun. That makes it a Christmas movie, right?
Right.
So let me tell you another little. Let me tell you another little tradition that my wife and I do. A movie that we watch. We discovered it on YouTube, and it's
Merry Christmas.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2. No, Babes in Toyland with Keanu Reeves and Drew Barrymore.
Wait,
it is
what?
It is fucking crazy. It also has Pat Morita in it as well. It is insane. It's all on YouTube. It is a musical. It is batshit insane. It is horribly acted. Drew Barrymore's on coke. She was 12 when she did this. Keanu Reeves sings. They dubbed them all with opera singers. It is hysterically funny. If you guys haven't seen it, watch it. It is so
awesome.
Bad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
It's good when it's on YouTube and they just don't block it.
Don't even try.
It's good.
We're not going to DMCA strike this bad boy.
We're good. You post it. You post away.
Go ahead.
You know what? Monetize it. Go ahead.
Keanu ain't suing anybody.
We don't give a shit. Just put it out there. You know it's good. Oh my god, this was fun, guys.
Yes,
thanks for
great.
doing it.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I love doing this.
So do I.
Merry Christmas, everybody out there.
Oh, for sure. Merry Christmas.
Yep. Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right, let's before we end here, I tossed out I have a little idea for the January show. I'm going to toss it out.
Yeah.
Here. Do you think New Year brings new things like pilots, an episode on just the pilots?
I think it'll be a miserable episode for us.
Yeah,
but I think it's a good idea. New year, new shows.
Unless you have another idea.
No. I love this.
You can certainly marinate on another idea. Okay.
Yeah, I have lots of ideas, but this one works perfectly.
Yeah,
so.
I think like I said, I'd love to see like Family Matters season 1, episode 1. I've never seen it, so that's great.
All right, yeah. So we've one thing I want to say though before we get into it, I think Family Matters is a good one. Step by Step is weird compared to where it goes. There's other characters that don't exist.
Whoa!
Later,
that's fun.
That's what we need. I'm thinking Perfect Strangers pilot isn't that different from what we just watched.
It's not great. We can skip it for now.
And I'm thinking that
it's perfect, but
Greg's still going to rate it number 1.
Is it that different from what the season 2 episode was?
It's pretty different. It's not terribly funny. It's like a little.
Okay, so maybe we could do that. I'm thinking we're going to pass on Full House because we've seen a bunch of early Full House.
And the first episode of Full House is dog shit.
Yeah,
it's bad, but it's
awful.
not. It's also not that different from the other like 3 early episodes we've seen. So we're gonna pick some ones that are a little bit different. Hopefully, that
I love it.
That have a different pilot kind of setup.
Clueless.
Yeah,
Clueless.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're saving that one. We're saving that one.
We have a gimmick for that one.
We have a gimmick for that one. We're gonna do Clueless though. We're gonna do Clueless. All right, it's time for some plugs.
All right, I'll go first. I'm Killer Greg. You can find me at KillerGreg17 on Twitter. You can also find myself, WTF, our other podcast. You can find my co-host, Tyrell himself, and Faith. We stream every Tuesday at 2:00. We usually shoot the shit for about an hour, and then we do top 5 that changes every week. Sometimes we do special episodes. We did Cats a couple weeks ago.
That's a delightful experience. I've watched a few of those. They're very fun.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad somebody enjoys them. My whole goal is just make Ty miserable. Yeah. And then you can also find our YouTube, Idiots with Mics, on YouTube. We have Bad Movie Fridays on there, which is my favorite thing that I do.
It's awesome.
Without you guys.
Those were very fun to watch as well. You haven't done one in a while though, have you?
There's no movie theaters, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, there's
still movies.
I told Ty we should watch Super Intelligence, that awful Melissa McCarthy movie, which he did, and I keep forgetting.
Oh no.
So now it's just a running gag. Every week he's like, "Hey, you watch Super Intelligence yet?"
This poor guy has been abused by you for years.
No. So yeah, Bad Movie Friday, Idiots with Mics on Twitch on Tuesdays at 2, and then myself, Killer Greg 17, and I'll let Mark do the WCWTF stuff.
Okay, Marco.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can follow me at Megastar Mark on the tweet machine, and then also give us a follow if you're into old school wrestling or just want to laugh, even if you don't need any context. I think that's the funniest part about all this. Follow us at WCWTF Podcast. We review old WCW wrestling events, but I'll scan the crowds. I'll find really funny, pictures or signs. I'll find out of context stuff and post it on the Twitter account. If you don't know who Lex Luger is, you will if you just check out my site. So I have a couple pictures out there of him.
A couple thousand.
It's a great time. We really have a lot of fun. We love interacting with people. So yeah, we definitely appreciate it if you give us a follow. We always have a ball.
Idiotswithmics.com is where you can find that podcast.
Yeah, those guys. You can find those guys over there. I don't know. I'm not good at plugs. I have this show, which I'm very happy to do. I have another show called Nation of Conversation, which talks about pro wrestling,
which is good.
So if you don't get enough pro wrestling on WCWTF, if you're, but it's more of like
you do current affairs.
You are absolutely more up to date, and than we do.
It's more of a weekly kind of slog through what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
if
ours
you're
is more
super
of a
into pro wrestling.
Slog.
Yours is more fun. Your show is more like TGIF Pod, where you look back at the insanity and try to make sense of it. Ours is just a weekly nerd-gasm.
It's a great show. It really is awesome.
It's fun to do. And I also have another podcast I'm working on called Old Games, which is where I watch an old sporting event with a friend of mine.
Oh, that's good.
Who's a fan of the team. So, for instance, I did one on the 2000 Mets a while ago with one of my buddies, Chris, and went over all the details of that team and that game that we watched.
Oh, that's great.
It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of planning. There's only 2 episodes out now. I'm going to do many more, hopefully, but they come out very slowly. So,
well, if you ever want to do one on the Music City Miracle, Mark and I would love to be on that.
You want to do it? We'll do it.
I'm thinking of all the ways to go tell you to fuck yourself right now.
There's a Bills hat back there. I just saw that.
I'm a Titans fan. Mark is a Bills fan. So.
Are you really?
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
That would be a fun.
Yeah, fun.
See,
there is still a hole in my parents' basement from after watching that game. I was so mad. That's all right. We're real good at covering Hail Marys this year.
All right, that's it.
Awesome.
This episode of TGIF Pod's over. We're coming back in January with Pilot Show.
All right.
Pilot Show, which is going to be fun.
I'm just
I love Wings. I love Wings.
I started watching that recently. Very good.
Yeah.
NBC was great. Oh, all right, this is too long. NBC Pod coming next summer.
Tune in.
All right. Merry Christmas, guys. Peace out.
Merry Christmas. Bye.